Say, can you see? And the Rockets, red flag. I'll make up for it now. For the land of the free.
Yeah. Sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live in Hold My Nuggets Incorporated from the Halfway House for another AFC North live matchup where our hearts as Steeler fans, those of you who just so happen to be some, will be broken. And again, if you are a Cincinnati Bengal fan, life will be amazing. As the losers of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Steelers host the winners of 3 straight, Cincinnati Bengals. Playoff implications on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to your 2023 NFL Week 16 Saturday night special game highlight commentary, sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure y'all scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Football is back. That means Underdog Fantasy is back and better than ever. They're running their same promotion, but this time from the beginning of the season, where they will match your first-time deposit up to $100. So you put in 20, they'll give you 20. Put in 50, they'll give you 50. Put in 100, they will give you 100 and double your initial deposit. Last year, you saw it from my live stream. From November up until the Super Bowl, I won $4,172. It can't get any better than that. So make sure you click the link in my description and download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code Adonis and it will match your deposit up to $100. May you win all of your bets and let Underdog fund your Christmas. Gotta love the hype train getting started. It's going to be a magnificent evening here. We're going to get to the donations in a little bit. Over on Underdog, I got myself a W this past week out there in Texas, where Ja Morant locked it up for me. I won myself 200 Dura, and would you believe it, the good graces are in my favor because I've got another 200 or at least 100 coming in my favor in this past Thursday, where Taysom Hill did absolutely nothing. Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura had those 5 catches. Tyrese Halliburton got me 14 assists. LeBron just has to score 1 basket because Cooper Kupp evened it, flat at 4 receptions. So, or I should say 4 first downs. So this will get me a little bit more money. But right now, for the game this afternoon, here are my pick'ems. For the game this afternoon, I've got T. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Jake Browning, Najee Harris, and Jalen Warren. As you can see, the delusion is at an all-time high, but I'm only trying to capitalize on the maximum wager that they have over there on Underdog. We shall see if it works out in my favor. Pittsburgh kicks the football over to Cincinnati. I'm watching live on Peacock, but let's see who comes out on top. Let's go down the list, say hello to the people. Brian had put 2 on it and said, good day to you too, Chiseled. Good, sir. Well, good day to you as well. Ted said, what's good, Daddy Chiseled? Love you. Keep up the good work. First off, where's Daddy coming from? I have no children, sir. Where's this coming from? I have no children, sir. What's going on over here? Virgo Kid said, you won 6 of your last 8 pick'ems. You love to see it. Ain't nothing like getting a good W here and there. Might I add, Pittsburgh has none of their top 4 safeties. You talk about the starters, out. The backups, out. Patrick Peterson, washed ass, is having to go over at safety. Miles Jack, who was retired, had to be activated off the practice squad. It's going to be a long day for the Steelers. Also, Hype Train has since began, so make sure y'all hit up those community subs. Also, sub as well over on Twitch and hit those bits so we could possibly hit a new high of level 7. Sierra already got started giving out gifts. To Mr. GH2, love to see it. Slick Shots, just resubscribe. Love to see it. I appreciate you. Everybody else who don't hit the follow button, that's what's up. Now, 3rd and 1. Is Pittsburgh going to get the stop? I have no confidence that they will because this is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pass is completed. That's a first down. Move the chains. Now, Randy Squared, Matt Edwards, Ashley in the house, Jay the Kid, Mr. All Days Off, Mystic. That's why you're dead. Badass Sam, what's good? EXP Neo, Stealth Mode, K-Tap, Cap Tay Sports, KTM Chris, Lamar James, what's happening? Yeah, Yash in the building, what's going on? Money More, Big Boy Blue, Steelers 75, Connor Poive. Oh, by the way, Yash, I will be in London. I don't know when next year, but I got to go out there. I don't know if you've seen the gentleman by the name of Ask Oki on Instagram, but he makes, tailored suits, very nice looking suits. I'm going to take my father's credit card because these suits are rather pricey, but I have to make it out there to go get one of those brother suits. But I want to go out there in person and network with that brother because it seems like he got a whole lot of, a great network, magnificent suit knowledge because I'm trying to get into the suit game. I'm fixing to be 30 next year. So I will be out there in London. I'll keep you, all of my international individuals who just so happen to be in the United Kingdom, mate. I'll be going out there. I don't know when, but when I get an opportunity to do a cash advance on my father's card, I will be going out there. Just don't let him know that I done did it. Yeah, when you're broke, you got to do what you got to do. Take your father's belongings. Now, oh, wow, pass intercept. No, it's not. No, it's not. It looked like it was nearly intercepted, but Levi Wallace don't got what it takes. Virgo, Malone, Sierra in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Alexander, what's going on? Sierra, they're going to make that very sexual. One to cash, put 5 on it. Said, yo, Chiseled, are you one of us Bengals fans today? Because whack-a-mole out there for your ex-team, who they 100. Actually, fun fact, remember what I said. If Mitch Trubisky is out there taking snaps, I am anti-Steelers. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Mason Rudolph a game. That's it. I'm going to give him a game. I initially had anticipated coming into this game and possibly seeing that it's none other than, freaking Mitch Trubisky starting again. But they decided to go ahead and bench him. They started, Mason Rudolph. He's fixing to take the field after this punt. We'll see what things look like. But as far as I'm concerned, the ship has sailed for me in this season. Remember what I stated after the second loss in a row to the Patriots, right? Remember what I said. Do not be surprised if Pittsburgh wins 3 of their last 4, sneaks their way into the fucking postseason just to get clapped in the wild card. I'm not cheering for them to make it. I'm not going to cheer for them to lose either, right? Although I did say I would like to see them get destroyed so perhaps a change can happen. This is where I am on things. I want to see a change in how they play. Even if they lose 5 in a row, have their first losing season since 2003, last in the division for the first time since 1988. If they go and play like Pittsburgh Steelers, I got no issue. But if they keep playing the way they've been playing, not only the last 3 games, but the last 3 years, we got some issues. So that's where I am on that. So I am a Steelers fan for right now. Jaden, put 2 on it. Said, I bet Najee for 25 plus on the ground. My thoughts, 25 yards on the ground? I think that's definitely possible. I think it's definitely possible. Prentice said, hey, yo, Chisel, what's going on? You were told this was this was artistic nudity stream now. Where's the cheeks art? Pause. Best believe I'm leaving here with something. Sir, you better relax. You better relax. You have Mason Rudolph under the 189 yards passing. That's a free bet. Hey, listen, let me tell you something right now. I would definitely bet that if it was me. I would definitely wager that because I have no large faith in Mason Rudolph to get the job done. Oh, by the way, today's drink is, I can't remember if I had this on stream. Oh, yes, I did when I came back from Greece. But this is some sweet wine from the beautiful island of Mykonos when I went out overseas for the first time in my life. Nobody counts Canada. This past summer. So we do have some sweet wine over from Mykonos. So we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a drink right there. So cheers to you.
You don't find that suspicious?
Here in the chat.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That's some good stuff.
Darkness 1107 gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Oh, big shout out to you, Darkness, out here giving out gifts, donations. Love to see it. I appreciate that. Look at that, giving out gifts. You love to see it. Mykonos in Greece. Yes, Mykonos in Greece. I went over to Greece for a week this past summer. I was out there. I can't recall if I recorded any content. No, I didn't because the Wi-Fi was terrible. I recorded content in advance. This past week, if you saw the aesthetic of the latest video on the terms of service regarding Twitch, I was actually in Austin, Texas this week. Big shout out to Brown, one half of the Black and Brown Films. There's a cameo appearance in the midst of the video. I was at his, he moved into a high-rise apartment. And if you think back, to 2019 when we were doing black and brown films, trying to just figure stuff out. It was a pretty surreal moment to see how far he done came. I wish I could say it was the same for me, but it's not. But one way or another, I had a chance to go over to his high-rise apartment out in Austin, and that was pretty doggone cool. But he makes a cameo appearance moving in his bedroom while I was out there. So that's why it seems so crisp. Maybe I got to go somewhere where there's a little bit of outdoors or where I can record, because it seems like the camera really activates when it's outside and not just inside. So there is that. Did I pull the gun out on him again? No. I took a flight. So how the hell would I, whip out said firearm? Ain't no way I'm about to go on an airplane with that. No, not me. Mark Jackson, Patuon said, unrelated. Should Greg Pop retire? No. Greg Popovich should have retired. When he didn't retire after his wife died, basketball seems to be the last release that he has. So as far as I'm concerned, coach until you pass away, man. He can coach until he doesn't want to coach no more, because he's become the winningest coach all time. So as far as I'm concerned, oh wow, George Pickens escapes. Oh wow, George Pickens is running. Oh wow, George Pickens has got a chance to go all the way. Oh my heavens, George Pickens went all the way for a touchdown. I'll be damned. Who the fuck saw that coming? Oh my Lord in heaven, George Pickens went like, what was that, 80 yards? God damn. I'd love to say Pickens for Pittsburgh, but my Lord in heaven, under a minute, George Pickens goes the distance for the score. Well, give me a second to mark out. J-Man Pafavo and said, if you want major change to happen, just let the Bengals score 60-plus points on you. Well, shit, we'll see if that ends up happening. Sargent Pafavo and said, you need to have the just standing around for Tomlin whenever he pops up. Maybe I might just have to download that. But bam, touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. George Pickens goes the distance for the score. Who the fuck saw that coming? Not me. Not me. Did I have Pickens on my pick'ems? I didn't have Pickens on my pick'ems. But I do have one pick'em for Pickens. Say that 5 times. I don't have Pickens on my Pickens, but I have a picket for Pickens. But I have no confidence in this one to work out in my favor. That's neither here nor there. Huge catch right there from Pickens to go all the way. My heavens. Remember that stretch that Pittsburgh had where they had a 90-yard touchdown for like 3 straight seasons? It was Martavis Bryant had one. Juju had one, and then Juju had another one the very next year. Remember that? What a score right there for Pittsburgh. Able to find the end zone on their opening drive. They score, and George Pickens goes all the way. Oh, you're facing Pickens in fantasy? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Big Rudy Noise. Just subscribed. I appreciate you. Or I should say just followed. Beautiful colors, but two on say, how big them rats in NYC? Very large. Rats in NYC is rather large. You don't want, if you've never seen a New York City rat, you don't want to. Let's just say, it could be late at night. You'll be wondering to yourself, why is there a baby just walking across the street by, it's a rat. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's kind of what I want you to know. It's very large for no reason. King Steph, Patuon said, what's up, Chiseled? Your birthday was on Thursday. Well, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday, King Steph. But Pittsburgh takes a 7-0 lead while 7-7 1 week before week 17 after, losing 7 games and only racking up 7 wins since the retirement of number 7. Whatever collab with other supporters on live stream. Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, when the time comes, because of course, I'm in the process of figuring out where it is that I want to live before the end of January. So best believe February, I should say post Super Bowl moving forward, there's a lot of things that I would like to be able to do. Primarily even with, you guys, whether it be live, on a live stream or live in person, but there's a lot of different things that I'll be able to go ahead and implement. So definitely something that we can do in the future. Mr. GH2 also said that it's your wife's birthday tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday to Madam Abigail. Well, happy early birthday to you.
Followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Dreadhead King said, who am I picking between the Bills and the Chargers? There's no reason for me to not choose the Bills, and I'll tell you why. The Chargers are all but cooked. New coach having to come and take over. No Justin Herbert. There's no reason for anybody to choose the Chargers, and the Bills cannot afford to lose. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going Bills all the way. Mr. Nobody said any pick'ems for today. Yes, I do have some pick'ems for today. I showed it a little bit earlier, and I will show it once more. Here are my pick'ems for today. T. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Jake Browning, Najee Harris, and Jalen Warren. And I have no faith that this will work out in my favor, but we shall see. Is that T. Higgins? Yes, it is. I actually need T. Higgins for a few yardage, but for the sake of being a Steelers fan, I would cheer against him. But it's a very long football game. It is a very long football game. H-Dog said, have a Merry Christmas, Chisel. Do I think that the Colts can still make the playoffs? Yes, but do I think they will? No. The Colts are winners of, what is it, 7 of their last 9? Maybe 7 of their last, no, 8? Yeah, it's 7 of their last 9, or maybe they're 7 of their last 8. But I don't, for whatever reason, I think the Colts, Houston, and Cincinnati will fall off. So now it's just a matter of who's going to, fit into those final couple of slots. I think the Browns will make it. I think the Bills will also make it. And then that final slot, who will it be? Who will it be? But truly, I think Cincinnati can. Oh, I said Cincinnati. I think Indianapolis. It's between them and Cincinnati who will make that final slot. I think Houston. I just don't think so. No, the Jags will win the division. The Jags will win their division. They don't got to worry about that. The Jags will win their division. Oh yeah, the Broncos. There we go. The Broncos will probably get that final slot. So we'll see. Denver is who I think will probably get that final slot. But it's going to be a hell of a race to the finish. That's that much I can definitely say. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. And they came back to the ball too. And they're going to throw a flag for roughing the passer. I'm shocked they didn't. Did I ever get around the VIP badge trying to? Oh no, I did not. I ain't gonna lie to you. I completely forgot. Let me write that son of a bitch down. Where's my my sticky notes? Hold on. I completely forgot because I was in the midst. If I'm not mistaken, you had asked on Monday, and I was leaving the following night, and I stayed up the entire day. I was up 27 consecutive hours, so I could not even remember VIP badges for. Got you. All right. We will leave this here. Actually, no, I'm not going to put it on the camera. I got you. Yeah. I got you. All right. But there was 3 Steelers there. Of course it's going to get complete. Come on now. This is Pittsburgh we're talking about. Do I want Mike Tomlin fired? Here's the thing, right? I would like him to play. He only has 1 more year on his contract, if I'm not mistaken. But I do believe that there needs to be a Pittsburgh needs to move on. Tomlin needs to move on. And the reason why I say that is the philosophy of what it means to be a Pittsburgh Steeler is no longer there. It's not to say that he can't coach. I believe Mike Tomlin can coach. However, too many things have happened. I'm not going to indict him for what happened in the middle of the 2000s, right? Or 2010s. Because I've gone on the record time and time again to talk about the unfortunate situation of what happened with Pittsburgh. But keep in mind, they had the second most wins in the decade. Could have been number 1. But unfortunate, playing down to the competition, situations like that happen, right? Remember, 2012, 2013, missed the playoffs both times. 2013 started off very, very bad. They were able to bounce back, and then had it not been for a missed field goal from Kansas City, Pittsburgh would have went to the playoffs in 2013. Would they have done anything? Absolutely not, but they would have messed around and went. 2014, you lose Le'Veon Bell last week of the season, right? There's nothing you can do. You go to the playoff game against the Ravens, you done lost a dude who was freaking 40% of your offense. That's brutal. 2015, Le'Veon comes back, playing at an all-pro level, tears his motherfucking ACL, Vontaze Burfict. You're losing for the rest of the doggone season. You get D'Angelo Hall. You make it to the playoffs. You win a playoff game. Antonio Brown's gone. You lose D'Angelo Williams. Then you got to go fucking play with Fitzgerald Toussaint. Fumble against the 2015 champion Denver Broncos. Nothing you could do there. AFC Championship. All-pro, AB, all-pro, Le'Veon Bell fucks up his goddamn groin on the second drive of the game in the AFC Championship. You lose him due to injury. There's only so much you could do there. Right? 2017, you finally fucking figure it out. The best team that you ever fucking had. Shazier's back is fucking destroyed. Go to the playoffs, you get torched by Jacksonville. There's only so much you can do in situations like that. 2018, what the fuck happens? Yeah. That's when the team got lost. because you had a chance with that squad. Le'Veon Bell holds out. James Conner steps in, but he's not as good as Le'Veon Bell. Antonio Brown goes fucking ballistic. You missed the fucking playoffs. Then, moving forward from there, Ben tears up his goddamn elbow. 2020 comes. You're undefeated through 11 weeks, but you can't fucking play football because Ben got a noodle for a fucking arm. You refuse to throw the football vertically down the field. There's only so much you could do. These last 3 years, 2021, Ben's last year, 2022, Kenny Pickett's rookie year, and 2023 of this season, Pittsburgh's identity does not look the same. You can't run the football with the kind of tenacity, interception, might I add. You don't run the football with an attitude of trying to impose your will. Outside of getting after the quarterback, Pittsburgh's defense does not have anything to instill any kind of fear. They're masters of splash plays. Pittsburgh is probably top 5 in takeaways over the course of the past couple of years. But it's more consequential. I shouldn't say consequential, but it's more takeaways by circumstance that has happened, right? And the offense hasn't been able to capitalize. Tomlin still has his team in a situation to where it's not going to be an easy game, but they will fuck themselves. And moreover, they adapt to their opponent instead of being the person that the opponent has to adapt to. So that's where I am at on Tomlin. Do I think they should move on? Unless they play these final 3 games with the ambiance of what it means to be a Pittsburgh Steeler? No. But if they continue to play the way they've played the last 3 seasons, and primarily the last 3 games, he should pack his bags and go elsewhere. That's where I am on everything. I hope you guys understand. Stingray just resubscribed. I appreciate you. Dan Rudy put 2 on, said, you know what to do. Sexy Red, Cardi B, or Sukiana. Sir, how about none of them? All I know is Sexy Red got a they ain't no way. If it was fuck, marry, kill for the 3, there's no way. Sexy Red gotta go. Sukiana, as disgusting of a human being, I think she is. Between her and Cardi B, she makes Cardi B look like a fucking saint. So I'm not gonna be somebody who ducks, when you ask a question. So to answer that, it would have to be, unfortunately, marry the Bronx of Cardi. Sleep with the STD that is Sukiana, and then of course eviscerate the worm from Men in Black that is a Sexy Red. Joker said, hey bro, just saying Merry Christmas, man. Well, a Merry Christmas to you as well. Mahmoud put 5 on, said, just going to state this, someone has to grab the Steelers wide receivers and slap them. These guys act like true divas. That is the truth. Beautiful Beauty Colors put 2 on, said, would I pick Ryan Fitzpatrick over Bitch Trubisky? Yes, any day of the week. I think Fitzpatrick is probably the greatest average quarterback of all time, not named Eli Manning. So Fitzpatrick, great goddamn, well, decent, but way better than what we have, to work with here. So there is that. Deontay Wilder's about to fight. Who he fighting? He fighting Loaded Lux. Oh no, I think I read that wrong. I'm about to say Deontay Wilder fighting Loaded Lux. That'd be crazy. Jan in the building. What's good? Braylon said, stop winning about the Steelers. At least you have championships. Your Detroit Lions endured 80+ years of pain and misery. That Bobby Lane curse, if I'm not mistaken, him coming from Pittsburgh or leaving Detroit to go to Pittsburgh created that pain. Now, here's the thing, right? There's a reason to whine, because championships is the standard. Detroit doesn't necessarily have the standard. No disrespect to the Lions. Remember, I'm actually pulling for the Lions this season as well. But with that being the case, when you have a particular kind of standard and you play below it, you can't be like, well, you know what? Somebody's got it worse. That's the worst way to look at it, because then you get complacent. For Pittsburgh, what's on the marquee is competing for championships, and you haven't put out that kind of, that kind of performance per se. For Detroit, it's like any good comings that, go your way, that's great. So it's a little bit different. That's why Barry left. That's why Calvin Johnson retired. And truly, what I don't understand is I recognize how lucrative owning a franchise is. But if you're a perennial bottom feeder, does the millions upon millions and billions of dollars that's earned by the franchise matter? Like, wins and it should mean you should have some pride about it. That's why I have some issues with perennial bottom feeders year by year. Ain't no way you walk around proud to say, I'm the owner of this franchise, I'm the president of this franchise, and you constantly taking L's year by year. That's why I'm really hoping that Cam can work his way into ownership into Carolina. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, they leaked a bit of the Epstein list. The fucking owner of the Panthers is on the Epstein list. So now they're trying to push him out. What's his name? Temper? And he's got, I guess, a decent relationship with Cam, or whatever the case may be. So I'm hoping Cam is able to work his way into, the front office before, Carolina's ownership goes a different way, bruh. Panthers are done. Billionaires ain't no fans. They don't care about that. I mean, it depends on the situation. Like you get yourself like a billionaire who's like a Mark Cuban, somebody who cares about the sport, then it works. There's some, owners of franchises who have a vested interest. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Jerry Jones is primarily the reason why the Cowboys haven't been able to return back to prominence over the course of the past 30 years. 25 plus years, I should say. 30 years ago, they won the Super Bowl. But I'd want to have an owner who actually gives a fuck like Jerry Jones does. Maybe not have as much power as Jerry does, but gives a fuck like Jerry does. Gives a fuck like Robert Kraft does. All right, Jalen Warren, way to move down the field. First down. You want to have guys who are the exception to the rule. Like, Peyton, I'm right there with you. Want to have guys who are exceptions to the rule. Monkey King Ghost put 5 on, said you need Mixon to go off for your fantasy playoffs. We shall see. We shall see. Dreadhead King said have a shot for you. Early, happy, merry, early Christmas. I put happy in there for no reason. But yes, indeed.
14 grams.
We got that that white Henny, so I will accept that shot, sir. Cheers to you.
Then you sell it.
Magnificent. Jaden put 5 on, said if I could put an NFL franchise anywhere in the world, where would I put? Anywhere in the world. See, I don't like that because now just for the sake of argument, we're not going to take into account games, anything of that nature. Drop an NFL franchise anywhere? Brazil? Haiti? Brazil? Haiti? Mexico. I think those 3 locations, you have some crazed fucking fans, right? And obviously, you couldn't play games because who's the fuck gonna fly international flights just to go play? But I would drop them in places like that. I think I would drop them in places like that. Dude, I have to go to fucking Africa. Maybe not next year. Well, actually no, maybe next year. Maybe in August of next year, I'll make a trip to go to Africa. No, but then again, it depends. I don't know. I gotta go. I gotta start stamping my fucking passport, bro. I gotta start traveling, going places, man. I gotta go somewhere. Dakotas. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta go somewhere in Africa, man. Get in touch with the roots. Working said, do I think the Bengals are gonna make the playoffs? I don't think so, but they have a team that's capable, but the injuries are not being very favorable for them right now. Phantom Observer put 7 on it, said, I could see 2 NFL franchises in Mexico, 2 in Canada. I don't like it because, now, I think the fan base is there, but all jokes aside, I should say all explorership aside, I don't think there should be an international NFL franchise because things are going to get very messy. Money-wise, travel-wise, and also, what's the word that I'm looking for? Because I want to talk about where you stay. Money-wise, travel-wise, and what's the word for like living situation. It's escaping me. But where the players would have to live. Because taxes, that's going to be interesting. Accommodations, thank you. Taxes, that's going to be very interesting. Because imagine you go and you live in, like, all right, you make a team in extension of America where you don't got to pay any sort of accommodations. That's a better word, right? No, culture is different. Culture is different. Culture is different. I think the culture wouldn't play a very large role because the NFL season, at maximum, if you're a team that is makes the full run from September until February, 5.5 months, because training camp doesn't have to be on location where you play your game. But of course you want to open it up so fans can be there, whatever the case may be, so they could slowly work their way into stuff like that. But it's a little weird. No, it happened. No, the MLB, NHL, NBA only with Toronto, a little bit different. But even if you ask Toronto Raptors, even they, if you start there, like that's your team, your squad, all right. But it's a little interesting. It's a little interesting because you have to figure out how you're taxed differently. Of course, the viewership with the wherever the audience or location that you're in is going to be a little different. Not necessarily so much culture because you don't have to stay there, but insurance, a bunch of different things. There's a lot of different stuff that should be taken into account. So I don't know. Jeff in the building, what's good? Just do an Alaskan team? Oh, I don't know. I do want to go to Alaska, though. I do want to go to Alaska. I don't know about living there because that's quite the distance to make it out there. But I do want to go to Alaska. There should be a team in Hawaii. That would be dope. I know that'd be aesthetically pleasing as well. I do want to go to Hawaii as well. Maybe I should move to Hawaii. How are they taxed? I don't know. But that'd be very interesting. That would be very interesting. It was an Alaskan bull word. Oh, Lord. They would never attract any free agents. Well, they would with the tax situation. Because if I'm not mistaken, Alaska might be one of the best tax states, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they don't have no state tax. I don't think they do. I think it's fairly favorable for the most part. So, we shall see. Dude, give the ball to Najee Harris or give it to Jalen Warren. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren for my pick'em. But y'all know where I stand on things. I couldn't care less about the first half. Tony said touchdown Steelers. Oh, y'all ahead of me. Y'all really ahead of me. I can't see nothing. Y'all all saying touchdown. Jet sweep. Oh, it's on Austin the third. Calvin Austin the third done scored on the jet sweep. Oh, yeah, I see the jet sweep coming. Jet sweep. Touchdown. Dan Rudy put 2 on, said 5 players not in the Hall of Fame. That's a crime. 5 players that's not in the NFL Hall of Fame. That's a crime. LC Greenwood. LC Greenwood, that's 1. I don't want to use anybody from this generation. I would have to use people in the past. So LC Greenwood, Roger Craig. LC Greenwood, Roger Craig. There's a corner. Is it Robinson? Is it Robinson? No, that's a safety. I don't want to use anybody in this generation. I want to use from the past, yesteryear, who kept getting fucking snubbed. Roger Craig, LC Greenwood. What a fucking block from Jalen Warren. Did y'all see that block from Jalen Warren? Oh, my God. No, Hester's going to get in this year. There's no way Hester doesn't get in this year. But,
Then you sell it.
I have to think from those great teams, 80s, 70s. Mongo should be in the Hall of Fame, too. But I wouldn't say it's a complete crime. But I think LC Greenwood, that's a crime. Roger Craig, that's a crime. Sterling Sharp, that's a crime. Believe it or not, Steve Tasker, I know he's a special teams guy, but Steve Tasker should be in the Hall of Fame. Steve Tasker should be in the Hall of Fame. And one more name, a blast from the past, where it's a criminal that they're not in the Hall. A blast from the past. I have to think 60s, no, 70s, 80s. Who am I missing from those? You know what? I'll throw out
Mild Gamer 234 just followed the Chiseled.
I'll throw out Simeon Rice because I actually liked Simeon Rice. No, of course Urlacher is in there. I don't want to use anybody who played these last 20 years. If you played primarily in the is Lester Haynes? No, Lester Haynes should be in there. No, Mike Haynes is in there. I don't think Lester Haynes is in there. I don't think Lester Hayes is in there. I know Mike Haynes is in there, but I don't think Lester Hayes is in there. Well, I'll be damned, he's not. Lester Hayes. That's a magnificent name. I'll be damned, he's not in. Shut the front door. Oh no. Hayes never got in. No. Wow. Lester Hayes. Yeah, Lester Hayes should be in. Wow. He never got in. It's because this man, motherfucking dude had that stickum on his body. I didn't know that. Lester Hayes never got in. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, so definitely him for sure. Smooth Ace said, sending peace and blessings during the remainder of holiday season. Yes, indeed. And MDJ put 5 was the third song, Karrion Kross new promo where he mentioned AOP. The faction could be dangerous if done right. I did not see SmackDown or Raw this week, so I have to tune in. I have to tune in this. I have to watch it this time around. No, All Star played both 90s and 2000, so I didn't want to include All Star, but I do believe All Star is a Hall of Famer. What are my top 5 athletes of all time? Deion, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, Bullet Bob Hayes, Deion, Bo Jackson, Bullet Bob Hayes, just complete freakish athletics. Deion, Bo Jackson, Bullet Bob Hayes, Deion, Bo Jackson, Bullet Bob Hayes, motherfuckers who could do anything. Charlie Ward. Well, no, wait. Charlie Ward, and then Charlie Ward, and then Jim Thorpe. Great throwback. Jim, that's a great throwback. I wouldn't go that far back though, but that's a great throwback. I don't want to say AI. Don't want to say LeBron. Oh, Herschel Walker. And Herschel Walker. I like that. 3rd and 11 coming up for Cincinnati. We'll have to see what happens there. Herschel Walker. CPL, I appreciate you resubscribing. Wilt? Wilt? How can I not have Wilt?
Just subscribed for 3 months.
Sierra said, y'all make you feel so young talking about these 70s, 80s, and 90s play. Hey, listen, it be like that. Third down coming. Y'all probably already ahead of me. Let me see if I could. Hopefully they stop him here. So the only thing that I'll probably miss is a punt. Come on, TJ, make a play, TJ. All right, TJ gets it. Oh, there's a ball on the ground. TJ made it there. God damn. TJ Watt just relentless. That dude is fucking relentless. Mike Johnson, Pateno says, Steelers are looking good right now. What's my opinion on the Lions? I like the Lions. Barring injury, and if they get the number 2 seed, I think it's going to be the Lions and San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship. I predicted in the beginning of the season that would be my NFC Championship. That was my pick for the NFC Championship. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm really, really, really pulling for the Lions. But if they have to go on the road to play Philly or Dallas, I'm a little concerned. Well, maybe not so much Philly, because Philly has not played well. But if they have to go on the road to play Dallas, I'm concerned. So one way or another, I like the Lions. As for Pittsburgh, I really don't care about what things look like right now. I don't care about this right now. Until 8 minutes are left in the fourth quarter, I couldn't give a shit about what they're doing right now. Because remember, last week against Indianapolis, they looked good for 18 minutes. That's a grown man, bro. Dreadhead King put 2 on, said, what are my top 5 favorite wrestling finishers? Sweet Chin Music, F5, 5-star frog splash, The Last Ride, and Mexican surfboard stretch.
14 grams.
The vertebrae.
Then you sell it.
RKO's pretty cool. Jeffrey put 5 on, said, what's my prediction for the Ravens 49ers? Oh, I got the 49ers. Everybody seems to think it's going to be a blowout, and they should, because the 49ers are head and shoulders the best team in the NFL. However, I think the Ravens match up well with them, right? I think the Ravens match up well with them. Here's where things are a little bit lopsided. Defensively, I think the 49ers are more superior defensively than the Ravens are offensively. And here's where it's going to get a little scary. If Lamar Jackson is not able to run, and when I say this, I'm talking primarily if they contain the edges to where Lamar can't scramble and he's got to be a pocket passer, I don't have the confidence in the Ravens' offensive line to block long enough for the receivers to come open. That's where my concern is. I do think it's going to be a game, but I think the 49ers will win that game. It's not to say Lamar can't be a pocket passer. Will the offensive line protect long enough for the wide receivers to come open? Because if they can block for 5 seconds, I think the Ravens can get them. Because if they can now wiggle and break away from the coverage, I think the Ravens can get them. But can they block long enough for those guys to come open? On the flip side, it's going to be a long day for Baltimore's defense. I think they can, for the most part, line up man on man with the 49ers offense. But if they can't generate a pass rush, it's going to be a long day. Just know it's going to be a long day.
14 grams.
As they got to generate pressure. They have to generate pressure. Mr. All Days Off said, happy Festivus for the rest of us. Cosmics put 10 on, said, would I take a 5-star frog splash or a spear from Goldberg? Oh, the 5-star frog splash. Let RVD hit me. Let freaking Eddie Guerrero hit me. Montez Ford hit me with that frog splash. Spear from Goldberg will take some years off your life. Spear from Goldberg will take some years off your life. the AFC is a pile of mediocrity when you really think about it. Well, it's self-induced mediocrity. I broke it down a couple of streams ago, right? Because the NFC is primarily mediocre, but you've seen that they're mediocre because they're just not as good as the opposing, squads in the AFC. The AFC has a pile of mediocrity that's self-induced because they literally shoot themselves in the foot. Motherfucking Plaxico Burress challenge.
Melting doth just
Oh boy, they got
Chiseled
Mason Rudolph
Adonis.
having to throw the ball away. Well, that's it for the rest of the game. That man looked like he had to take a shit while he was out there. Dan Rudy said top 5 underrated cornerbacks and underrated safeties. That's a lot. Now, underrated cornerbacks all time. Good Lord. All right. Underrated all time. And top 5 safeties underrated. Jesus Christ. That's all right. So we have a underrated. See, I don't like underrated would have to be motherfuckers who literally not getting talked about whatsoever. No, I can't do any Hall of Famers. You can't mention any Hall of Famers because I think that's crazy. Brandon Browder was a dog on and off the field. Ask his girlfriend.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. The
Melting doth gifted 1 subscription.
14 grams.
I'll have to come
of
back to that.
crack.
Melting Doff
Then
giving out
sell it.
gifts. We appreciate you. Giving out gifts. Donate. No, Ty Law is in the Hall of Fame. He just went in. Bob Sanders, had it not been for injury, but injuries robbed him, so I can't necessarily put that. Oh, wow. Warren just lost a shit ton of yards. God damn. What? Put 5 on, said, yo, Adonis, early Christmas. What are my opinions on your Ravens so far? Consistent, inconsistent? They are consistent. However, they don't have it all the way together to go all the way. I think they can represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, but I don't think they have enough to go and win the entire doggone thing. Philip Buchanan, great book, might I add. I read his book. I still have it. I have to find it, though, but great book. Great, pinned them all the way at the 7. You think the greatest team to never make the playoffs was the season where the Chargers was number 1 offense, number 1 defense? I think it was 2013. Yeah, TJ Watt, 94.5 sacks, 27 forced fumbles since he entered the league. That dude's a fucking dog. Help that man.
14 grams.
That dude's the best
of
defensive player in football.
crack.
Wait, so first ever
Then
player
you
to lead the
sell it.
NFL season in sacks in 3 different... Wait, what?
Buy 14 grams of crack.
Nobody's done that?
Sell it.
Nobody's ever led the league in sacks in 3 different years?
Melting Death
That's
just
impossible.
subscribed to the Chiseled
All them
Adonis.
years Reggie White was playing? Ain't no way. Hold on, wait a minute. There's no way. What are they talking about? What? Shut the front door. There's no way. Of course, it wasn't recorded with Deacon Jones, so I know they're going to miss that. Because Deacon Jones was wilding. All right, so we'll go from 81 when it was first recorded. Klecko, Martin, Gastineau, that's twice, and then he never did it again. Reggie White in 87. Lawrence Taylor in 86. Reggie White had back-to-back years, and he never led again? What? Reggie White never led the league in sacks again? Impossible. Who the fuck led the league in sacks in 98? Oh, it had to be Derek Thomas. Well, then again, Derek Thomas would have to have done it twice. What about Bruce Smith? Nobody's led the league in sacks more than twice?
14 grams of
Derek Thomas only did it once? What?
Then you sell it.
What? Now, that might be one of the most unbelievable stats I've ever seen in my life. Nobody's led the league in sacks more than twice? I can't believe that. Yo, that's incredible. What? The only person in the history of the game is probably Deacon Jones, but they didn't record it back then. Are you what? Wow. Yo, that's crazy. Nobody's led the league in sacks 3 times. Three straight. No, it couldn't have been 3 straight. Because remember, TJ got hurt. Because Nick Bosa took it in 2022. Not only would he have led the league in sacks, now I'm not going to say that he would have led it last year anyway because he got hurt. That's unfair to Nick Bosa. But 3 different years. Nobody's led the league in sacks 3 different years. Strahan did it once. Kevin, yo, that's crazy. Wow. And the only people to do it twice, Deacon Jones did it 5 times, bruh. Deacon Jones did it 5 times, but they didn't record sacks. That's why I always have him on my all-time list. He's across from Reggie White as the greatest defensive lineman of all time. Oh, my God, the pass is intercepted again. Pittsburgh got another interception. Somebody go get a block. Go get a block, Joey Porter. Go get a block, Joey Porter. Go get a block, Joey Porter. God damn it, Joey Porter. Jared Allen, Al Baker, Mark Gastineau, Kevin Green, Jim Catvich. Well, that doesn't even count because it wasn't recorded during the time. DeMarcus Ware, J.J. Watt, T.J., Reggie White, Jack Youngblood. That doesn't count either. T.J. might just make NFL history. Oh, my God. Incredible. Yoink. Pass intercepted. Pittsburgh is doing all right for now. This man, Patrick Peterson, over here celebrating with the fucking audience. You better go block somebody, you dumbass old man. What's the matter with him? Who the fuck is Rowe? Yeah, TJ's on the way. That's about to be something new. Yeah, they playing like Pittsburgh Steelers right now, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't care until we're at 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter. I don't care until we're at 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter. That's 2 takeaways. Now, it would be nice if for my pick'em's sake, what did I have here? I need Najee Harris, and I also need Jalen Warren to find the end zone. Oh, nobody blocked Hendrickson. This is the commentary of a man who has his hopes taken away too many times. Yup. Hey, listen. Like when you've seen as much football as I have, I'm never gonna. And I've played a good deal of football as well, but I never played at that highest level. But I've never been one of those delusional kind of individuals who think, well, you may be playing now. Football's a very long game. Football's a very long game, so things can, mess around, turn around at any particular point. Damn, Rudy, top 10 dirtiest players in NFL history. Jesus Christ, you got the top 10s for everything. Rodney Harrison, James Harrison. Rodney Harrison, James Harrison, and Ndamukong Suh, Vontaze Burfict. Believe it or not, Dick Night Train Lane. And then for the rest of the 5, you guys can throw some more people up in there. Taj said, hey, Steelers got a black punter for real. Yeah, they do. They I don't know about all black team, but they do have a black punter. Oh, wow, look at Mason Rudolph tuck his head and run. And he lowered the shoulder. That's the difference. I don't ever want to fucking... Yeah, listen. I'm done. I've already been done with Mitch Trubisky. That's the fucking quarterback moving forward. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the fucking difference. Mitch... Oh, boy. I might just mess around and be a full-time Steelers fan again. Look at the difference. Mason Rudolph found the seam. Look how he tucks the football. He tucks the football and goes for the first down. I don't ever want to see Mitch Trubisky on the field again. Take that man's job. He tucked the fucking football. Complete difference from Mitch Trubisky, who slid rather than try to pick up the first down. Mason Rudolph's the quarterback moving forward for the rest of the season until Kenny Pickett comes back. I'm a Steelers fan again. That's all I needed to see. Bill Romanowski's on that list again. I'm a Steelers football fan again. Give the ball to Najee Harris. Get in the end zone. Get in the end zone. Get in the end zone. That's a touchdown. I needed that. The 21-0. All right. That's what I needed. They got me back now. They got me back now. They got me back now. He tucked that shoulder and he's getting in people's faces. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers that I wanted to see. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers that I wanted to see. That man tucked the fucking football and said, I want a first down. That's the fucking kind of Pittsburgh Steelers I want to see. You play with heart. You play with passion. You play with the will to win. You play to impose your will on the opposition. That's the kind of Pittsburgh Steelers I want to see. This man wants to not only earn the respect of the crowd back, he wants to earn the respect of his peers back. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers that I want to see. Dreadhead King Patuan said, who's my top 5 favorite wrestling tag team? Dudley Boys has always been number 1. And then from that point moving forward, it's no particular kind of rank that's there, but Dudley Boys, Midnight Express, Dudley Boys, Midnight Express, the Hardys, New Day, and then and the Brothers of Destruction. MDJ Patuan said, who do I more exciting, the Texans or the Lions? Who's more exciting? The Lions. But the Texans, because they're so young, you're really excited about that. Oh, Richie Incognito on that list as well.
You don't find that suspicious?
Ace out here
You don't
giving
find that
gifts.
suspicious?
Love to see it.
You don't
Love
find
to see
that
it.
suspicious?
That's the Pittsburgh Steelers that I always hated Edge and Christian. Not because they couldn't wrestle, but literally I hated them. As a kid, they were the bad guys. I never liked them. I always disliked them. Magnificent fucking tag team. Do not think I'm hating on them. But for the reasons of being a viewer of wrestling, I hated them. Because they were the heels. It's like JBL in 2004. But there is, you know, this is the Pittsburgh Steelers team that people wanted to see. This is a Pittsburgh Steelers that Pittsburgh fans want to see. Again, losing is a part of football. But when you play with heart, you play with passion, you play with the will to win, you play to impose your will, you play hard-nosed, smash-mouth football. That's what the philosophy of the Pittsburgh Steelers has always been. This is what it looks like. The game's far from over. But this is what it looks like. You play with an attitude. You play with a chip on your shoulder. You play with an edge. That's what Steeler football, that's what the essence of the Steelers is. The Chuck Noll Steelers, the Bill Cowher Steelers, and believe it or not, the Mike Tomlin Steelers before they started this whole play down to the competition bullshit in the mid-2000s, 2010. God damn. Now they want to play good when I turn my back on them? Gotta be kidding me. Red Hood put 10 on, said, do I really think firing Tomlin this offseason is really smart when you can get Justin Fields, Kyler Murray, or Kirk in the offseason? Here's what's interesting, right? I don't think they're going to fire Tomlin. Pittsburgh doesn't work like that. And I think he has one more year on his extension regardless, so there is that. Here's what the situation is with Mike Tomlin. You have to win the locker room back. And the reason why I say win the locker room back is there's no denying that motherfuckers has lost faith in you. Tomlin's a motivator. Tomlin's a leader of men. However, when the results doesn't pan out in the way that the preparation had initially predicted you to have it play out, people start to lose faith. Think about it. If I'm your coach and I'm like, yo, we do this, and we win, right? If we go out there and we do this, and we lose. This, and we lose. Moreover, this is happening over here. Motherfuckers is acting out. This person doing all this other stuff, and it's tolerated. Motherfuckers in the locker room gonna be like, man, I don't give a fuck what this dude got to say. You lose the locker room. You lose the locker room, there's no culture that you can implement because motherfuckers don't believe you no more. So for Tomlin, the only way that things turn around, and remember, coaches coach, players play. You need the players to buy into what the fuck you got going on. So the reason why I'm looking at it as if I'm on the outs on Tomlin, the last 3 years of Pittsburgh Steelers football has been unrecognizable to what Pittsburgh Steelers philosophy is. That's why I finally said I think I'm on the outs with Tomlin. I still think he's a hell of a coach, but you need your guys. Again, when was the last time Pittsburgh blew a fucking team out? Blew a fucking team out. It's been what feels like eons. If he's able to establish that, we good. For the remainder of this season and also when his contract expires at the conclusion of next season. If not, hey, it's been dope. 18 years, it's been cool, bro. Oh, there goes Boyd. Great reception and run. So that's where I am on it. Quentin in the building said, "What's up, chat? What's up, Chiseled? Bama or Michigan? I'm rooting for. Y'all know I'm bandwagon on Bama, USC, and the U, but I'm cheering for Michigan to go all the way this year because it's been so long, and I'm very happy for Jim Harbaugh. So I want to see that dude win." Sargent put 5 on, said, "Isn't this the first time that we led by 3 scores? Probably in a very long time. Probably in a very long time." Good pass. Tyler Boyd is starting to, I know some people had Tyler Boyd on their wagering for like 50 some yards. I think it was over 35. 4-time state champion. How the fuck are you a 4-time state champion? That's incredible.
Then you sell it.
Oh, Tyler Boyd playing at the crib. 4-time state champion. I am jealous. I just wish I could have won a championship in my lifetime. MDJ Platoon said, "How would I fix the Steelers locker room? Motherfuckers got to start fighting." That's where I am. Motherfuckers got to start fighting. You got to have some sort of passion up inside the locker room. I'll be like, "Yo, you got an issue? Yo, we throwing hands. We throwing hands. We're going to be a band of brothers, but if motherfuckers got some issues, all right, cool. We don't need no media. We don't need nothing to be broken to the press. Yo, we setting up a doggone ring. Yo, we fighting." Because keep in mind, let's keep it real for the fellas who up in here. And I'm talking about the real fellas, the grown men, right? Some of your closest boys, you had to fight. Some of your closest friends, you had to fight. I'm not talking about fight over some petty shit. I'm talking about sometimes you gotta throw hands. Somebody fucking up. You gotta get in somebody's face. So that's what I would do. That's the first motherfucking thing I do. Yo, y'all got beef? Cool. Put your dukes up. Let's get this son bitch going right here. Then you handle it like men. It's not some, "Oh, well, we just fight." Then you go about your business. "Yo, I'm going to the car. I'm gonna go get my gun. Shoot everybody's ass." No. You duke it out. You get your frustrations out. You shake hands. We move forward. We move forward. You hash out whatever the fuck you gotta hash out. Somebody got something to say, we gonna say the shit, but we gonna hear it out. We having a team meeting multiple times per week. Motherfuckers got beef? Cool, we gonna work the son bitch out. Ain't nobody gonna be able to go to the media and say some shit. People ain't gonna be talking no sideways, side-eyeing people. Oh, no. We in each other's face every single day. Yo, you got a problem? Bet. Let's fucking go.
You don't find that
because
suspicious.
we won't be at war with each other come Sunday. Remember what they always used to say for those who used to play football? You go through the offseason, you go through preseason, you go through all these scrimmages and finally prepare to hit somebody else. That would signify that you spent all this time hitting each other. So that's exactly what the fuck we gonna do. We got beef? Cool. We gonna hash this son bitch out. Lord said, Shannon Sharp said to a teammate, "I don't know if I can fight, but you don't want to find out." That's the right way to go about it. That's the right way to go about it. Chuck V gave out another gift. Braylon said that's toxic. I don't think that's toxic. I don't think that's toxic at all. I don't think that's toxic at all. It's a toxic environment if you're constantly fighting because guess what? After the first few weeks of having that fight happen, motherfuckers ain't gonna fight no more. You gonna self-correct because you gotta hold somebody else accountable. Because guess what? Your teammate gonna be like, "Why the fuck we always have to fight? Something wrong. You got an issue with everything? It's you." And that'll weed out who's willing to buy into the system. It's not just, don't think short term now. Think long term. It's accountability. Think about it. If you got a beef with everybody on the team, soon enough the team gonna be like, "Yo, this motherfucker been in the ring 8 times and it's only been 6 days. You got a problem with everything? You got more of a beef than anybody else who's here. Oh, this motherfucker gotta go." Think about it. Accountability. On top of that, I would implement the level of accountability that you have when you're coming up when you're young. Somebody make a mistake, we all suffer. But guess what? It's not just the players. Coaches too. Oh, nah, this person dropped the pass. Cool. Yo, everybody got to bust out some push-ups. What you mean? Everybody got to bust out some push-ups. Well, we got a staffer who's 76. I don't give a fuck. They got to push the floor too. Everybody got to hit the floor. Oh, word? Yo, you didn't do your assignment? Yo, we looking at film. You ain't give no effort? Cool. Yo, we outside. We all running gases. Oh, but, the equipment manager, he just came back from leaving the hospital after dealing with cardiac arrest. Well, guess what? You fucked up and you let him down. Now he got to run. If he die, it's on your shoulders. Wait a minute. That's very harsh. Understand, you got to look out for your brother. You're not just playing for you. You're playing for who's next to you. More often, people put out their greatest output, not when they only performing for themselves, but when they're performing for somebody else, because it's bigger than just you. Come on now, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Got me preaching over here. Got me preaching over here. Hey, man, that's just where I'm at. Don't let me become a father. Don't let me become a father. Oh, you think this shit a game? All right, cool. Yo, everybody gotta suffer now. Well, that's messed up. I didn't do nothing. Well, you're gonna understand what the fuck it means to be a team. Yo, we gotta go run 2 miles. That's crazy. Mama's pregnant. Well, guess what? She outside because of you. That's gonna make you have to think twice about what the fuck decisions you want to make in your life. I need a sweat rack shit. Actually, no. Now's not a good time to be a preacher. Now's not a good time to be a preacher. Because there are some preachers who are working different mics. I went to the bank. Some people like to make some withdrawals at the bank. But rather than TD Bank, it was TD Jakes. One way or another, it's not a good time to be a preacher at the moment. Cato said, watching it on Peacock is way funnier. By the way, your grandpa Larry died. Oh, your grandpa Larry passed away on Thursday. Thanks for making you believe that you could try everything that you like. Hey, man, my condolences, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, wow, he tried to get T. Higgins' fourth and inches incomplete. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, condolences in the chat. F's in the chat for Uncle Larry, man. F's in the chat for Uncle Larry. I'm sorry to hear that, Cato. I remember you wrote inside the chat earlier, in an earlier stream about, him being sick. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. May he rest in peace. We shall take a toast to Uncle Larry. May he rest in peace. Keep his essence and his presence alive with how you carry yourself moving forward. Marshall said, what does F mean? It's just a matter of showing respect. Like, you could always write something in the chat. I don't know if there's an underlining meaning, but I remember somebody had wrote a couple of years ago. I believe it was, I don't know if Neo Gohan X just so happens to be in the chat, but when, unfortunately, a couple of, at the beginning of either this past year or in the midst of last year, when his mother had passed, and he disclosed it in the chat, somebody in the chat had said, yo, F's in the chat for his mom, and then everybody was putting F's. So I'm like, oh, I guess F is what you use to showcase, some form of respect for something that happened. So, family, F is for family. Well, you could always do that. Shout out to Bill Burr. So when that had, transpired, we'll put F's in the chat whenever something happens, for somebody, and we'll give our condolences and acknowledgement for what transpired. So there's indeed that. Jossie said, appreciate the content, Chiseled. Nothing better than watching your videos after a frustrating day of work. Cheers to you, my guy. Hey, cheers to you. I appreciate you always tuning in and popping out, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Twitch. I appreciate you, dog. Chevron said, where did I get the jacket that I had last week with the twitching? Oh, great. I got that from DreamCon. Matter of fact, let me go grab the jacket real quick. I want y'all to see that jacket. I was out in Austin when I was wearing it, but yo, I got some dope jackets from DreamCon. Let me go grab that jacket real quick. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's Godfather? So it's a time to get aboard. Actually, the jacket.
It's time once again for everybody to come aboard the hot train.
God damn it. check this out. Check this out. Ugh. Look at this jacket. The back got the Victory Road with Ash, Misty, and Brock. Right? Check that out. Then on the side, you got Grass, Fire, Water, Electric, and Ghost. And on the other side, the Pokeball, Master Ball. I think this is the heavy ball because it's not the great ball. I think this is the heavy ball. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what ball this is. Is it like Quick Ball? Something. I know that's the Premier Ball. Somebody let me know which one it is. And then on the front, I think there's like a Pikachu thingamabob. But yeah, it's a great fucking jacket. Lightweight. It's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. Oh, that's the heavy ball? Okay, so I remember a little bit. Which ball is the other one? Is that the Quick Ball? Is this like the Quick Ball? What is this one? I know there's the Premier Ball. Ain't this the Premier Ball? There's the Fast Ball. Okay, well, there it is. Yeah, so it's a pretty dope doggone jacket. I got it from, I forget the name.
Just
oh, my God. It was this, was it a girl or a dude? I forget. But it was one of the booths. It was one of the booths at DreamCon, and I saw it. Funny enough, there was only two. Mr. No IG got one, and then I took this one because I saw somebody behind me was eyeing it. So I said, before I even looked at the size, I said, yo, let me throw it on and put it on my body before they grab it. So I had this joint, and I was like, yo, this joint, yo, it kind of fit. Because all I saw the first time was just a Pokeball. I saw nothing on the back or nothing. But, yo, it's a dope jacket, man. I'm not somebody who wears, like, I'm an outfit, poppy. I ain't one of them dudes. But let me tell you something right now. This shit was dope. If I could remember who it is, I'll definitely check. Because I didn't put nothing on my story. Like, if people knew I was at DreamCon, then you must have saw me. But, yeah, that was a dope-ass jacket, man. Dope-ass jacket. And I got a Gundam one, too. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to pull it out. I didn't wear it yet, but yeah, I'm wearing one of those. Oh, it's a fastball. Oh, it's a fastball, not the heavy ball. Okay, I got you. Peter for 5-1 said agreed. The best way, it's best to practice what you preach before you preach what you practice to everybody. By the way, that's one Poke Sweet jacket. Why, thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. Dope ass jacket, man. Dope ass jacket. I'm not one of those fit people, but let me tell you something right now. I saw something dope that has, remnants of my childhood. I thought that was pretty doggone cool. KTM Chris said, look at your chat. What you mean? What'd you said? You're up 49 subscribers on YouTube, getting closer to 50. Hey, that's what's up. Almost there, brother. Almost there. F comes from a CO Call of Duty on PC, a mission where you have to press F to pay respect. Ah, interesting. The more you know. 3rd and 10 here. 91 seconds remain. Let's see if Mason Rudolph can move the chains. David in the building said, cheers, this is an ass whooping. We shall see if it continues. Oh, wow, he did catch it. That's a first down. Deontay Johnson moving the chains. Am I going live for the Bills and Chargers game tonight? No, but I will be live tomorrow for Sunday Night Football. Who's playing Sunday Night Football next week? Or I should say tomorrow. But I won't be live for tonight's game. Did he get the other foot? Yes, he did. That's a reception. Am I gonna be with y'all at M&T Bank Stadium in Week 18 in Baltimore? Maybe. Oh, by the way, I will be at a Chargers game. I'm going out to LA in a little bit. At the first week of January, I'll be at a Chargers game. Big shout out to Underdog Fantasy. I might, for the first time in my life, be flued out. How cool is that? So we shall see. H-Dog said, what are my top 5 touchdowns all time? Why do I feel like I've seen that in the chat before? Have you been messaging that a number of times? Like, there's been moments where I look over and then something happens, so I miss it. But top 5 touchdowns all time. The pick 6 from James Harrison and Santonio Holmes game-winning touchdown. Those two are in my top 5. I want to say Deshaun Jackson's punt return touchdown just because given what happened. But if I had to take one spectacular flair of a score, Dante Hall's freaking touchdown was magnificent. I'd have that one in there as well. The Beast Quake That has to be in there as well. And then that would be 4. And then Derrick Henry's 99-yard touchdown. I would have that rounded out. I like that one. Jerome Simpson's flip was cool, but everything was cool. I mean, it was all right up until the flip. The flip is what made it. But in each of the other touchdowns, there was a lot of different things, and also the moment of what transpired. Oh, yeah, if I move Dante Hall's touchdown and replace it, Odell's one could be there as well. Akron put 10 on it. Said your squad going down in flames. Merry Xmas, though. Yeah, they call timeout. Let me go get that. Did this girl just send me a gif of a middle finger for no fucking reason? Where is this coming from?
14 grams of crap.
You know, you could go a day without being a cunt.
Then you sell it.
Sis Adonis sending me gifts for no fucking reason. Like this, Shorty ain't messaged me all day. The first message is a gif of Willow Smith throwing a middle finger. For what reason? For what reason? I should go to your crib, take a shit in your bathroom, and let it marinate. What's the perp? Like, there's no reason. You just send me a gif of a middle finger for no fucking reason. Man, I hope your period cramps are much stronger this month. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But yeah, what's the matter with this girl, son? Freaking douchebag for no reason. Did he catch that and stay in boots? Did he get both feet in boots? Oh, yes, he did. That's a catch. He got both feet in boots. That's a catch. That's a catch. Debo said, what does TJ Watt have to do in order to pass his brother JJ in the fans' eyes, or will he always be known as JJ's little brother? Win another Defensive Player of the Year. Because if they're both multi-Defensive Player of the Year, even though JJ has 3 and TJ has 2, the populace believes that TJ should already be a multiple-time, Defensive Player of the Year. No disrespect to Aaron Donald, but TJ missed out on one. Stephon Gilmore might have just taken another one from TJ, but I believe Aaron Donald's last Defensive Player of the Year, that could have been TJ's, and nobody would have had a problem. Both of them motherfuckers was incredibly dominant, but I think TJ had a better season. Maybe I'm biased, but I think TJ had a better season. So, truly, as far as I'm concerned, for TJ, I think if he never deals with a serious injury, I think he'll pass JJ up. Because if I'm not mistaken, JJ retired with 112 sacks? JJ Watt retired with 112 sacks. TJ right now has 95 and a half after the one he just picked up. Yeah, JJ retired 114 and a half, right? TJ Watt right now has 94 and a half because he has one right now in the game that we're watching right now. He's going to be a first-team All-Pro this year as well. I think JJ is a 5-time first-team All-Pro. If TJ never has a bevy of season-ending injuries, TJ will pass up JJ. And they'll end up being the first brothers who make it to the Hall of Fame because I refuse to believe that Eli is going to get the nod, although I think that he might mess around and will, and I believe that Sterling and Shannon Sharp should be the first pair of brothers. But TJ Watt, he can pass his brother up. TJ needs an INT. No. He's already got more INTs than JJ. TJ's got 7 on the career. JJ's got less, I think. And if they bring TJ in on offense just to catch some touchdowns, he'll mess around and pass him up too. Yeah, JJ's only got 2 picks in his NFL career. He also got 1 in the playoffs as well. But, so he's got 3 for his entire career. TJ, I think he's got 8. Didn't he pick off a pass against the Chiefs in Big Ben's last playoff game? Let me see the postseason. Did he catch a pick? No, he didn't. It was a fumble recovery for a touchdown, I think. Yeah, it was a fumble recovery. Did he score? I think he scored. He should have scored for that touchdown. When they played against the no, it was just a regular fumble recovery. I guess he didn't score then. Oh, he did. Yeah, he did score in the playoff game. But yeah. So I think he could pass up JJ. Yo, Rudolph is out here. Yo, he is playing some football, bro. Joe Pafavo and said, in your opinion, Max Crosby or Myles Garrett should totally get Defensive Player of the Year this time around. It would go to Myles because the Browns most likely making the playoffs. Well, here's the thing. Myles Garrett, unfortunately, has been quiet the last couple of weeks. Myles Garrett has been quiet the last couple of weeks, and the Raiders are, although they're playing better football right now, the Raiders haven't done anything substantial to where outside of just rushing the passer would Max Crosby mess around and get there. So I believe that this would be the year that Myles Garrett messes around and gets it, but Myles Garrett hasn't had a sack in 4 games. Myles Garrett has combined for 5 tackles in the last 4 games. No, 6 tackles in the last 4 games. So if that being the reality of the situation, and only 3 QB hits in the last 4 games. For Myles Garrett's standard, that's atrocious. He may be able to create, the pass rush to get to the quarterback, but he just hasn't statistically been doing, what TJ's been doing. Oh, God damn it, Pickens. Whoa, they're going to mark him all the way back there? Wait a minute. Whoa. What's that spot? What's that spot? They're going to say he was still up even after the spin? Well, he was. Yep. That's fair. Yep. Good spot. They got to kick a field goal. Tomlin's going to keep the offense on there. Well, yeah, he fumbled it. Remember when Bain blew up Heinz Field? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Never forget. Yeah, but I don't know about that one with Myles and the other. But, yeah, take the points. He's fixing to kick the field goal. Love when Myles smacked Mason in the head with the helmet. Sportsmanship to the fullest. Hey, ain't that the truth? It was wild. It was absolute wild. Man's hit him over the head. Had to hit him with the...
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Son got dealt with. Again.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
But you want to see cool jackets. I got this one at DreamCon. This is easily the coolest jacket that I have. Oh, Boswell, you better make it. He did make it. But this is easily the coolest jacket. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Easily the coolest jacket that I have. I got some Akatsuki stuff. I got some, I grabbed some Attack on Titan stuff. But easily, this is the coolest jacket that I got, bro. And I haven't even wore it yet. Easily the coolest jacket that I got. Yup, Gundam jacket, bro. That's the coolest fucking joint, son. I might mess around, book a photographer just to take some pics in that sumbitch, bro. I ain't gonna do that. I'm lying. I'm not gonna do that. The day you see me book a photographer to take a shoot for some fits, I'm probably trying to become a real influencer. Black with 10 on it said, for your sake, I think you should not root against the Steelers from now on. Maybe I should root for them moving on. Well, shit, maybe I should. Smooth as ice. Patuan said, what's my early top 4 NBA MVP candidates? Well, Joker, Giannis, Luka, Halliburton. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool doggone jacket. 24-0 is the lead. Who the fuck saw this coming? 24-0. Who the hell saw that coming? Yeah, but that's a dope ass freaking jacket, bro. Now let me take a wait, you don't know, you just felt like flipping me off. Why couldn't you flip off somebody else? This girl's a menace, bruh. For no reason. Look at this Douchebag of a human being. Douchebag of a human being. You just wake up in the morning talk about you just feel like flipping me off. Why couldn't you couldn't flip off anybody else? You fucking cunt. Douchebag. Talking to my girl. Oh, no. That's not my girlfriend. It's like my little sister. Chris Pafavon said, it's amazing what happens when you properly use George Pickens. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Shorty, number one hater, bro. Number one ops. I'm going to take a shit inside of a bag. I'm going to wrap it and give it to her for Christmas. Damn, douchebag. But this is a Tomlin game. Got to keep his record for 500 seasons. Well, he got to win 2 more games to do that. This man, unknown Adonis, thinks that the NFL is completely rigged. I told him I don't believe that the players buy into it. Because players got to play. Oh shit! I can't say that on Twitch. I can't say the C word. Oh, I forgot. Oh, where was my top 5? Damn, I forgot the list of the words I can't say. God damn it.
Then you sell it.
Do I think TJ will break the sack record? He's at 17 now. I don't think he'll break it for this season because he will have to get. If I'm not mistaken, the record is 23 and a half, right? The record is 23 and a half, right? So for him, it's 22 and a half is the record. Okay, so he's at 17 right now. He'll have to get
the Chiseled Adonis.
If he's at 17 now, he'll have to get 6 more. That's going to be a little tough. Pittsburgh would have to have the lead in each of the next game. Dakari done gave out 5 gifts. Love to see it. I appreciate you, brother. And donations.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's going to break it this year. Pittsburgh hasn't been leading by 24 since 2016. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? This bitch said,
oh, yeah.
that would be rude. Why would I just flip somebody off? So I'm not a somebody? Yo, you're not going to keep playing with me, bro. Son, there about to be some furniture moving, son.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that. I'm about to endorse domestic violence. All right, but, yeah, nevertheless, it is halftime. It is halftime between Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Oh, I'm about to pull up. I'm about to pull up, bro. I must. Shorty think I'm sweet. I bet. Shorty think I'm sweet. I got something for you. Where's my bet? Bring out the big bet. Sierra said you on her side. I bet. About to fly to Tennessee. You not cooking no more. The gas in your complex will be cut off. The electricity, if you happen to have an electric oven, will be cut off. Everybody backing Sis Adonis will be dealt with. I'm keeping receipts. Dakari giving out more gifts. I'm keeping receipts. It's about to be a wrap. Y'all thought shit was sweet? Say less.
Oh, yeah.
Bills by 100 tonight against the Chargers. One would assume that much, but crazier things have happened. That should be the case, but crazier things have happened. So I can't necessarily go that far. Bet. Motherfuckers think shit's sweet. Say less. I got some for y'all. Pull up to y'all crib, hit you with the... Nobody gonna see it coming. You're gonna wake up. Why am I bleeding? Never saw it coming. Awaken Ray Rice. Son gonna be getting up. Everybody catching a right hand. Everybody catching a right hand. Do I think the Raiders can sneak into the playoffs? No, I don't think so. Thoughts on the Seattle Seahawks this season? Tell you the truth, Geno had looked like he secured a home. That 4-game losing streak, I think he might be on the outs. But Seattle still has a chance because the last 2 slots in the NFC is relatively open. So if they do mess around and make the playoffs, they can do something. But time will tell. Time will tell. I hope he goes somewhere and gets paid, though.
Bless Sharky just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Yeah. How about the Giants? Oh, pack them boys up. Pack them boys up. Whoa. Sierra said you're going to lace the plate with arsenic. Ma'am, hold on. Wait a minute. Did this man show up wearing a kilt? This man wearing a kilt? The fuck is Stephon Diggs wearing? Hold on, wait a minute. Stephon Diggs wearing a kilt? Hold on. Time out. Wait a minute. Hold on. This man wearing a kilt? The fuck going on? Ain't no way. I know this man not wearing a kilt. Bro, what? What's good with this dude? Homie think he Drew McIntyre. Look at this nincompoop. Mans think he Drew McIntyre up this morning. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm Drew McIntyre out here. Where's Angela when you need him? This man come in here with a goddamn skirt on for Christmas? Yo, I'm charges by 20, bruh. Charges by 20. What the fuck wrong with him? Son of culture vulture. Son of hype beast. Dreadhead King Patuon said what is my catchphrase from wrestling? What is my catchphrase from wrestling? Like my favorite catchphrase? It doesn't matter. Would probably be number 1. Am I streaming all the game? No, I'm only live streaming for this game because later this evening, I ain't eat shit all day. And I got some stuff I got to take care of. Oh, that's good wine. Speaking of McIntyre predictions on who's winning the men's and women's Royal Rumble. For the women, I would love if it was a returning AJ Lee, but it just doesn't make much sense. So I am going to say, for the ladies, a returning Sasha Banks. Now for the men's, CM Punk take on Seth Rollins. Chocolate said, what the hell am I drinking? Oh, yes, that sweet wine from the beautiful island of Mykonos. Some sweet wine from the beautiful island of Mykonos. I was out there this summer, and I got myself some sweet wine. So it was very nice to go and grab some sweet wine from Mykonos. In fact, I should have some videos from when I was out there. Let's see here. Do I have a video from Mykonos? Nope, this was definitely out there. I think this was Mykonos. Was this Mykonos? Oh yeah, this was definitely Mykonos. Was this from the wine area? Oh, it's on the other phone. But yeah, so I do have some videos of me in Mykonos, but not necessarily. Mykonos is very windy, but I don't have from the wine. It's on my other. It's on the other phone. It's out of my reach, so I'm not gonna reach over for it. Bro Gruber, put 2 on said Diggs is either gonna go off or fail miserably. One or the other. One or the other.
Then you sell it.
Ciara said, don't click the wrong video. You said you were on that yacht. Oh, I was on that yacht. I was on that yacht now. Listen, let me tell you something right now. But it was calm. It wasn't wild. It wasn't wild, but there were some wild moments. But, yeah, I was on that yacht. I was on that yacht. With the house. I was on that. I was on that yacht now. I was on that yacht now. I was on that yacht now. I was on that yacht. Listen, you know what they say. You know what they say. But that's neither here nor there. I'm a God-fearing man. God-fearing man. Chiseled Adonis. I should trademark that. Nah, that ain't gonna go far. I ain't gonna hold you. That ain't gonna go far. What got into the Steelers up 24 at halftime? Hey man, listen, crazier things have happened. It'd be wild losing all that bread. Who said I rented the yacht? Who said that? Who said it was my yacht? It ain't my yacht. Just because I'm on a yacht don't mean I ain't. Listen, they talk about, hey, anytime you see a dude who just so happened to be on the yacht, you see the ladies on the yacht, the ladies ain't paid for it, the dude paying for it. Shit. Cross my legs. I was on the yacht for free. I was on the yacht for free. Ain't nobody dropping no bread for that. Ain't nobody dropping no bread for that. Fuck you mean? I talked my way onto the yacht too. Fuck you mean? Them motherfuckers paid for it. I ain't paid for shit. I got on the yacht. Shit, you listen. Let me tell you something right now. Here's a cheat code. Oh, it's raining? Ah, damn. Well, it look like Pittsburgh ain't throwing the football no more. But here's a cheat code for the fellas out there. You want to get in the rooms? Better be able to bring some ladies with you. You walk to a location and you got 3 beautiful women who with you, I promise you, even if they talk about, oh, we're only letting in ladies, you bring in ladies, they will let you in. All right? So you pull up with some ladies, they will let you in. That's all I got to tell you right now. All right? That is the cheat code. Anytime you want to go somewhere, you able to bring some beautiful women up with you, they're going to let you in anywhere. That's all I got to say about that. If you know there's a party you want to attend later in the evening, you better start recruiting earlier in the day. Start pulling up to the location. I promise you mess around and get in. Don't need no motherfucking ticket or nothing like that. Do what the fuck you got to do. Pretty privilege is real. Absolute. Pretty privilege is real. I ain't got to be no super sexy, flexy motherfucker, but let me tell you something right now. I pull up with 3 beautiful motherfucking broads on my arm. They're like, who is this dude? If he's able to bring in 3, imagine what he can do in a room of 20. MDJ Patuon said, thoughts on Hill's baby mama situation. Hill is fucking stupid. Tariq Hill's a goddamn idiot. And he's a motherfucker I would square up with. Put your dukes up, bruh. Put your dukes up. We got to fight. Because what the fuck is you doing? You fucking, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Why would you do this? You're literally $100 million athlete. What the hell are you impregnating 3 harlots within the same close proximity for? For what? Why? So stupid. Can't stand it. So I'm kind of that's where I am on that. If the Steelers win this game, are you going to give us a video from the Bengals' point of view? Oh no, I won't do that. But I will showcase my frustration. Why the fuck does this man have 2 mouthpieces and he ain't wearing either one? I'm so confused. This man got 2 mouthpieces. Why would you have 2? That's kind of dumb. No. Here's the thing. Dizzler, here's the thing. We're not going to talk about pullout game because I promise you he had no intentions of pulling out. These dudes think because they got the bread, you just shoot up Shorty Club and you be like, yeah, I'll just send her the bread for the plan B. Like she's going to just take it. Are y'all dumb? I promise you he ain't trying to pull out. These dudes is dumb. I promise you these dudes dumb. Pullout game week does not apply to these athletes because you know better. You should know better. What am I taking a chance? These dudes is actively, willfully busting nuts up inside these harlots, bro. They ain't trying. 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh from their own 34-yard line. Handoff, Najee Harris, enough for that first down. DGR Dave said, a great name, said, why do you feel like we're going to lose this game? Tell you the truth, hey, listen, I saw the rain come down, and because Pittsburgh has the lead, I'm hoping they continue to run said football, right, and keep running and pounding the rock. Force the Bengals to have to continually throw. By the way, if you guys haven't already downloaded the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, please go ahead and do so. Right now, I have my pick'em that actually has a bit of potential, judging by how this drive can conclude, because here I have Najee Harris getting the end zone. I need Jalen Warren to go and find the end zone. And because it will become a passing game going all the way for the remainder of this, the rest of this game, Alex Highsmith will have an opportunity to get a sack. And Jake Browning, given that Pittsburgh likes to let quarterbacks scramble, could mess around and pick up some yardage on the ground. And I expect T. Higgins to get much more targets. So we'll see how things play out. Perhaps it'll work out in my favor. Shadow, for 5 said, yo, Chiseled, how do I feel about the whole Jonathan Major situation? I think it's horseshit. I said it on a prior stream where, all right, you want to say that Shorty got hurt while he was trying to put her away so he can now go and escape. All right, but if it's directly attached to the video, which it is, intention should be what's on the marquee here. You think it was his intention to have her fingers get, damaged because he tried to put her up in the car and then run and escape? Look in the body language of him trying to escape. That's a man who just wants to be out of there. It's not a dude who's, I'm doing crime, now I'm running away. Like, come on now. And for that man to get, dropped as Kang, when you got other motherfuckers who was on staff for them movies who had done atrocious things, just don't make sense to me. There's no consistency in what it is that you're doing, bro. I got problems with that. I don't like that. That bothers me.
14 grams
That ball's-
of crack. Then you sell it.
Oddly enough, he was charged with unintentional bodily harm. But they making it seem like this dude is fucking O.J. Simpson up this motherfucker. I don't like that. It's weird. Oh, they got a punt. Tyreek Hill providing athletes for the future class of 2024 or 2041 and 2042. Shit. Nevertheless, Pittsburgh leading 24-0, unable to find the end zone here. Man, fuck you, ho. Better with this lady. But, yeah. How are the Steelers up 24-0? Well, they decided to go out there and play Pittsburgh Steelers football. Do I think Disney had to do it for PR? Most of the other people had dirt before Marvel. I don't think so. Well, a piece of me, yes. I do think PR plays a role, but then there's still a lot of inconsistency because even if you had done something in the past, given that we're in this cancel culture times, you've seen people have to pay for the crimes of what they've done in the past, even if it hadn't necessarily been crimes. It's just a public opinion. But I still think it's foolish. I don't think it should have been, done the way it was done. Sierra said, leave her alone. Oh, I promise you I won't. I'm going to hit Shorty with elbow next time I see her, bro. I'm going to hit her with her elbow next time I see her, bro. Shorty want to be a douche? Bet. Say less. Got something for her. But yeah. Third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you some statistics right now. What's transpiring in this game for Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Right now, Jake Browning is playing amazing. 16 of 22, 146 yards, and 2 interceptions. He's been sacked once, courtesy of T.J. Watt. Meanwhile, you have Mason Rudolph, his counterpart, 14 of 22, 205 yards, and 1 touchdown. That touchdown was 86 yards to George Pickens. On the ground, Najee Harris has 11 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Warren has 5 catches for 30 yards. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, Tyler Boyd, 3 catches, 49 yards. Browning did fumble once. Funny enough, I was going to have a pick 'em for Jake Browning fumbling the football at least once. Now, it doesn't have to be a fumble and loss. It just has to be a fumble one way or another. Now, I'm hoping that T.J. Watt can mess around and pull that man to the ground and pick up yet another sack. There's T. Higgins down the middle. Oh, he's gone. T. Higgins is gone all the way Cincinnati's on the board. Rowe got fucking burned, bro. God damn. They got to go for 2, though. It's a full 3-possession game. What a play. T. Higgins goes all the way, and that's another lock for my pick 'em. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. What I tell you, it's not comfortable. Don't ever get too comfortable. T. Higgins just locked up. That's 103 yards, ladies and gentlemen. That's 103 yards on the pick 'em. T. Higgins able to go the distance. Now, if Pittsburgh can get a stop here, it's still a 3-possession game. If Pittsburgh can get a stop here, the only counter that you can have right here is to still get a stop. This 2-point conversion, you still got to get a stop. No, I won't be 1 leg short. I only become 1 leg short depending on what happens. I still can be 1 leg short. If Jake Browning doesn't mess around and, run for any particular kind of yards, then I definitely will be 1 leg short. So there's that. 2-point conversion. Can Pittsburgh get a stop here? We shall see. Very fast touchdown. First play of that drive. Oh, Browning's going to use his legs. Yup. He about to use his legs. Good shovel pass. There's Mixon in the end zone. 24-8. There it is. That was fast. That was fast. Hell of a play right there. What I tell you, never get too comfortable. You're never going to see me comfortable. Until there's 8 minutes left in the game and I see a 3-possession lead, that's the only time in which I could start to, have a little bit of an exhalation. Game is never over until it's over, ladies and gentlemen. 24-8. R.I.P. Kobe. Great call. Great finish. Live and die by zone, indeed. Good Lord. Hey, Whack-A-Mole, I heard you got some turnovers to cook up. I hope not. I'm surprised they didn't go to commercial. Television timeout not supposed to come up now. 80-yard touchdown catch. That's the longest of his career. Now Cincinnati's finally on the board. Pittsburgh's got to answer right back because remember, they had a 2-possession lead, overcame in the first half, and it was 30 unanswered. That's how they ended up losing. Golly. One game behind last playoff berth. Taste the rainbow. Oh, Lord. Do y'all still want to fire Mike? Well, he's got to earn his right. 1/2 of football, not enough to say, hey, let's keep this man employed. Let's see what they do here. Are we going to be live for the Bills game? No, we are only live for this one here. Derek put 5 on, say, keep up the good work, bro. Been a fan since I've been sliding into Harlot's DMs. Didn't get a chance to check your bro's last video. Hope he's good. Yes, indeed. We have one more week until the final episode of the chiseling of the unchiseled Adonis, at least on my channel. Because I don't know if he's going to keep it going on his end, but this will be the series finale, at least as it pertains to my end, because I ain't going to be doing this son of a bitch no more. I gave him the whole year. We'll find out what the final total of the weight loss will be. Ooh, 2nd and 2. They're going to set up a 3rd and short. Good Lord. Think the coaches get too much heat. The coaches call the plays, but it's up to players to execute. It's a dual thing. Remember what I was saying with Matt Canada. Matt Canada's last month, he actually didn't coach a terrible kind of job. Kenny Pickett was not playing very well. Oh, Lewis says, good morning from Japan. Love to see that. Truly touchdown Pickens again. What y'all talking about? Dante said, finish your gumbo. Good Lord. Pittsburgh has not done very good on 3rd down, at least throughout the entire season. They're at their own 34-yard line. Oh, Rudolph launching. The fuck? Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Pickens is gone. What the hell? Oh, Lord. What's going on? This motherfucker going off. Where'd this come from? Shit. This dude might go over, he might go over 200, son. What is happening? Bro, Mason Rudolph about to throw for more yards than Kenny Pickett did in his entire career, bro. George Pickens got 195 yards. What is happening? What is going on today? Pittsburgh has 30. When was the last time Pittsburgh scored 30 points? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Wait a minute. When was the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers scored 30 points?
14 grams.
Yo, that's wild. What's going on here?
Then you sell it.
Pittsburgh scored 30 last year against Cincy in an L. Then they hadn't scored 30 all of last season, only against Cincy in an L. What is happening? Has Pittsburgh scored 30 at any point this year? No, they haven't. With no defensive touchdowns. That's crazy. Who is this Steelers team? 2021, did we score 30? Only one time against Los Angeles, and they lost that game. Shout out to Big Ben. We've scored 30. This is the third time in the last 3 seasons. What? What? Who is this team? That's crazy. Well, again, I don't ever want to see Mitch Trubisky on the sideline ever again. Brian Patuan said, RIP to those who benched Pickens on fantasy. I think everybody and their mama benched Pickens on fantasy. What is happening, bro? Who is this team? It's a 3-possession game again. Rudolph to Pickens for Pittsburgh. Rudolph to Pickens for Pittsburgh. Rudolph to Pickens for Pittsburgh. They pushing Pete. What the fuck? Who saw that coming? That man showed up. Get a quarterback who could throw the ball down the field. All of a sudden, now these motherfuckers is playing football. God damn. Yo. I'm shocked. The motherfucker who got the dent in the head making plays.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Shit. The Steelers woke up. I didn't see this coming. Ain't nobody on the planet saw this coming. Bless Sharky said, you bench Pickens. Oh, who benched Pickens? Who benched Pickens? Who benched Pickens? This is a safe space. Who has Pickens on their fantasy team? Who benched Pickens? Dwayne Patuan said, you think he's pressing the P button? Indeed he is. Who's benched Pickens? What is happening? What is happening? Bro, what did I tell you guys? Remember what I said? Dude, matter of fact, let me go to the Instagram comment. Let me go to the Instagram comment. This dude is cooking. What is happening right now, bro? I don't understand. I'm so confused and lost right now. I don't know what to think. Let me pull it up. It was after the Patriot loss. Hold on. It was after the Patriot loss. Let me see. There we go. This was right before Indy. This is my comment right before the game against Indy. Mind you, this is the Pittsburgh versus Indianapolis. This is right before last week. This is exactly what I said. Anybody who knows the Pittsburgh Steelers knows that they're going to win 3 of their last 4, make the playoffs, and get embarrassed in the wild card, right? So, I guess this is stage number 1. They have to win 3 straight, which seems a bit improbable, but we shall see.
Then you sell it.
That is incredible. See what happens when you let Rudolph play in the reindeer games? I mean, you ain't wrong. It is indeed the reindeer games. This motherfucker cooking right now. This man cooking right now. I did not see that coming. Oh, yeah, it is the See, you got the NFL young boy made a play. Yeah, I got George Pickens. I might have to throw that up in the commentary. Oh, that's a first down. T. Higgins moving the damn chains. Yeah, that man making plays. God damn. Jay Money said your birthday coming up. You fixing to be 23. That's what's up. You playing the championship on your league. You definitely not winning now. Oh, who playing against Pickens? Who's playing against Pickens? Highsmith needs to hurry up and get a goddamn sack, bro. So I need to hurry up and get a sack, man. I want to at least go to the fourth quarter only having to worry about a couple of things for my fantasy. Oh, boy, they might have get son for offsides. Yeah, and it's offsides. They do need a turnover. Defense about to get complacent. They've already been complacent. I can't believe Pittsburgh has 31 points, all as a result of the offense. That's crazy. I can't believe they have 31 points, all off the back of the offense. Like, where the hell did that come from? Where the hell did that come from? You traded Pickens for T? Shit. Oh, y'all said it was almost intercepted. Both of their hands. Oh, y'all well ahead of me. I can't be looking at the chat no more. Y'all a whole play ahead of me. Oh! Miles Jack just came out retirement for no fucking reason. That could have been interception number 3. Come on, bro. What you doing? You got to catch that, bro. You see, that's why they left your ass. That's why they left your ass in unemployment, bro. How you don't catch that, man? What's wrong with him? What happened to his hands, bro? It's right there. Both of their hands, really. What's wrong with him? That's crazy. How don't you catch that pick? Oh, good breakup right there. Near interception. That's a no-no cross-body throw unless you're Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, or Patrick Mahomes. You don't do that. You don't do that. You just want your Vikings to make the playoffs, Sierra. We shall see. Give it some time. We shall see. Browning's not having a terrible game, but not having a very good game either. Those are two dangerous picks. Somebody got to make a play. 7:27 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter. Let's see if Highsmith can get after the quarterback. Doesn't seem like he will. Oh, good tackle. It's a 4-down territory here. You don't want to kick no field goal. It's 4-down territory. Is Mason him? Hell no, he's not. You got to earn the right to even call yourself a him. Lions are about to clinch the North with a playoff spot tomorrow. Indeed, they will. Have yourself a home playoff game. I know that's going to be a wild time. Let's see, 4th and 5. This is TJ Watt time. 4th and 5. Go make a play, TJ. Go make a play, TJ. Go make a play, TJ. Adabunts! 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 Yeah, there we go. There we go. Adabunts! Yeah! Yeah! All right. Steelers got a lead again. Steelers got a lead again. He threw it completely out of bounds. He threw it completely out of bounds. I like to see it. Dance, LeBron. Lisalsa. Lisalsa. Ah, shit. Lisalsa. Neem said guys should start returning JT over Jaden Reed, who's been good this week. You got a returning. I don't think I would start Jason Taylor over Jonathan Taylor Swift, pardon me, over a Jaden Reed, because they need everything they can get from their wide receivers, and it seems like Reed is the go-to right now for Love. So I would still start Love. I said Love. Still start Reed. To you, you don't think the criticism is warranted? Some of these quarterbacks, when they have issues outside their control, like Rich Eisen said, some quarterbacks need at least 3 years to develop. I agree. I always say 2.5 years to grow their skills. Through people seriously need to show some patience when it comes to quarterback who picked in early in the rounds. I agree. I think the organization should surround, they should surround the quarterbacks with the right amount of talent in order to facilitate winning, right? However, there's a lot of moments where oftentimes you don't have a situation like a Josh Allen, right? Where you have a very questionable first 2 years and then you start to flourish after that. Sometimes you are what the tape shows that you are. If you constantly making mistakes left and right, you're not pulling the trigger on the deep ball or whatever the case may be, you are what the tape shows you are. I do believe you should give a quarterback at least 2.5 seasons to finally be able to showcase, hey, this is my talents or whatever. But I've never been one to believe that you could just come straight out the gate, and if you're not a fucking Hall of Famer or perennial Pro Bowler or appear to be that straight out the gate as a rookie, that, oh man, we should draft another one. I never believed in that. Bill Parcells didn't draft QBs that didn't complete 4 years of college. Fair enough. You got to have certain philosophies to make stuff happen. Down goes Mason Rudolph. Man's got sacked on second down. Now it's third down. Let's see what the fuck he going to do. Oh, Lord. Intercepted? Oh, thank the Lord. I thought that got picked. 3 and out. Jesus Christ. Do we start Mason? There's no other option. You have to start Mason. What do you mean, do we start Mason next week? Unless you go sign another quarterback, which it doesn't seem like they will. Mitch Trubisky better not even be dressed. Son punted a duck. What kind of punt was that? Josh Rosen, Hall of Famer? I don't know about all that. Marcelo said, which NFL team would I have loved to play for if I kept going with football? Oh, easily Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Believe it or not, Baltimore. Pittsburgh. Baltimore. Because I would have been in the 2016 draft or 2017 draft. So I would say Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Seattle, San Francisco. I'm thinking about teams that have, philosophy. Of course, Pittsburgh is just biased, but teams that have a philosophy. I want to go to a squad that has an identity. Purdy rookie year was crazy. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Nobody saw the dude coming. You last on the fucking depth chart. Mr. Irrelevant gets plugged in because you got injuries galore. And all of a sudden, this man don't lose. And you're like, oh, what the fuck going on? The Patriots. Is that Kylie Jenner? Ain't no way that's Kylie Jenner, bro. Oh, no, it's not. It's somebody else. The fuck going on with Shorty face? Third pick, Lance is still bench woman. Yeah, because he went to the wrong squad. Yo, it seemed like, yeah, these ladies in Hollywood or whatever, bro, it's fucking rinse, repeat, bro. Everybody look the fucking same. Don't nobody want to look themselves? The fuck going on? Chocolate said, I would have done well with the 2017 rank. What you mean I would have done well? There's a reason why I ain't make it to the league. What you mean I would have done well? Anybody would have done well. You just plug a motherfucker onto the damn field. Anybody would have looked well. It's not like I would have produced. I was a dog when I was in college, but I don't think I would have been a dog in the NFL, despite how hard that I worked and how much love I got for the game. There's a reason why I ain't playing. I was a beast when I was in college. Listen, they called me Mr. Move the Chains, all right? 4 catches, 34 yards, no touchdowns. Stop playing with me. Come on now. Come on now. I took the field. They started barking because they knew I was a dog. And then Michael Vick came out. He's like, oh, where they at? I'm like, wait a minute, sir. Sir, relax. First down Bengals. They are moving down the field, all right? They are moving down the field. First down Bengals now at the 45-yard line. Ooh, dangerous pass. Dangerous pass. Mr. Move the Chains is great. Yeah, it's wild out there, bro. And he used to call me boy. Now that I think about it, I think they was kind of racist out there. Move the chains, boy. What you mean? I thought this was a good thing that just happened. They might have been pro-slavery. Damn Rudy for 5 on said you should have started What Grinds My Gears Sports Edition. Who would be a good Hall of Fame? What you mean? Who would be in a good Hall of Fame? In a the Hall of Very Good? Julian Edelman, Sean Alexander, Caprice Holmes, Clinton Portis, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan, D'Angelo Hall, Navarro Bowman,
14
Simeon
grams
Rice,
of crack.
Cameron Wake,
Then you sell it.
a lot of guys who can mess around and be there. No, not Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman's numbers may seem like it's not that special, but when you go back and you watch those games, you see why he was important. Well, what the hell? Ciara said you broke your pinky toe wrapping gifts. How the fuck you nearly break your pinky toe wrapping gifts? That's crazy. Cincy now inside Pittsburgh territory. Oh, wow, wide open. Oh, I don't think he got his foot down. Oh, the other dude said it's incomplete. Whoa, wait, yo, the Negro referee don't know what's going on. Did he get that last toe? Yeah, it's in bounds. That's a great catch. That is a catch. I don't think that's a good challenge. I don't think that's a good challenge. That toe touched down before the knee did. The toe touched down before the knee did. That second toe touched down before the knee did. Adonis. Is that Kool-Aid? No. This here Mykonos wine. This here. Well, first, what you mean by is that Kool-Aid? Where's that coming from? Where is that coming from? That's a very specific, is that Kool-Aid is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. JC said, what position did I play in college? Wide receiver. But his hand touched out before the second foot. Did it? I'd have to see that replay again. Who agrees Ken Anderson should be in the Hall of Fame? Ken Anderson. No. I'm thinking quarterback. I think you're talking about Ken Anderson, also the safety. Ken Anderson probably not gonna mess around and make it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Former MVP, went to a Super Bowl, was a dog. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he'd have enough, because Jim Plunkett also not gonna make it. Who was the safety who was caught a shit ton of interceptions? I know, is it Eugene Robinson was safety? He caught a number of interceptions. He didn't mess around and get in. Let me see here. Dave Brown. How the fuck you got 62 picks and you're not in the Hall of Fame? That's crazy. This motherfucker got 62 picks. Only went to one Pro Bowl. How does that happen? Yo, this dude got what? Oh, I know he is a Super Bowl champion. He was on that Steelers team in 70. This motherfucker got 62 picks. Yo, how you go on this? That's how you know 70s and 80s defense was different. Dave Brown was on the 75 Steelers. Evidently was injured. They let this man walk. He goes on to have 62 picks in a career. Man's only went to the Pro Bowl once. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, it's incomplete because the hand touched out of bounds. Pat Fisher. Oh, Eugene Robinson. Yeah, it's Eugene Robinson. Bobby Bird also had a number of interceptions. Wait, this dude caught 57 picks in 8 years? What? This dude caught 57 picks. What? In 9 years? Nah. You on the Hall of Fame 60 team, but not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? That's crazy. Is this man dead? Yeah, he dead than a motherfucker. He never gonna get in. Oh, but they got laundry on the field. They're going to get Joey Porter. Joey Porter always holding. What? This man had 57 picks in 9 years. And he not in the Hall? That's crazy. Everson Wall's not in the Hall either. All them interceptions he caught for Dallas. Wow. Shit. That's crazy. That's a wild fucking 57 picks. You on the all-decade team and you ain't make the Hall? That's crazy. 9 years, 57 picks. What? Incredible. Yeah, Lester Hayes. We talked about that earlier with Lester Hayes. I think he's another person who actually should be in. 13 penalties this season, second amongst cornerbacks. Yeah, Joey Porter over here thinking he is father. Your father didn't play corner, bro. Your father rushed the passer. You over here think you a pass rusher at corner. What's my thoughts on Wilder contemplating retirement? Oh, did he lose? Did he lose? Oh! Unanimous decision. Yep. That might be it for Wilder, bro. That might be it for Wilder. He lost by unanimous decision. Yeah, that might be it. Sunny days. Everybody loves them. Time to pack it up. Go home. You're washed. I'll have to watch the fight. Only headline I see is it said that his timing was off. If he got dominated like that, it might be game over. Good catch. Because in boxing, it's a little bit different. It might be over, bro. Good catch by T. Higgins, though. Yeah, good hands. I'll always say I don't understand why they don't just go for the legs when somebody's in the air so they can't get their feet down. Remember, the push-out rule has been abolished. So if you don't let them land, they can never say that the catch was completed. Force them to activate a loophole. Who do I think will be the next Steeler Hall of Famer? TJ Watt. No, Hines Ward. And then TJ Watt. Because there's no other people who's waiting in the wings outside of Hines Ward. James Harrison will never make it. So James Harrison will be on the ballot, but James Harrison will never make it. So after Hines Ward goes in, TJ Watt will be there. Antonio Brown, unless he turns his behavior around, he's not going to get in. And Antonio Brown's a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Oh, I'm bugging. Oh, yes, there's the sack that I needed. Thank you. Thank you, Highsmith. That's the sack I needed. Oh, yes. That sounds crazy. Sack I needed is crazy. So pause. That's what I needed. Oh, shit. All right. Now I just need Jalen Warren to score, and I need Jake Browning to run for 8 yards. All right. We got 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3rd and 15, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think they're not going to run a play before the end of the quarter. Oh, yeah, you got to throw. Oh, there's a first down. End of the quarter. We are heading into the final period. And Ben goes in. So Hines goes first, Ben goes next, and then TJ whenever he's done. Because I really would love to see Antonio Brown go in, but because of his behavior, they're going to hoe him. They're going to hoe him. Politics is going to keep that man out. Because dude decided, yeah, I want to go crazy. Goddamn idiots. I can't believe they didn't even let Mans get that All-Pro for 2018. He would have been first-team All-Pro in 2018, but they disqualified him from All-Pro. And that's also going to take a knock on him because that would have been 5 straight All-Pros for him. No wide receiver had done that outside of Jerry Rice. London Fletcher should be in the Hall of Fame. I agree with you. Orlando Brown been trash since he left the Ravens. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally that time to head into the final period. So you know what that means. Sound the alarm. Gentlemen, we have reached the final period of this game, where the Pittsburgh Steelers, surprisingly, have a 31-point output versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, wow, they actually challenged it, and it's an incomplete pass, so it's not the fourth quarter yet. Hold on, wait a minute. Ah, damn, we was just getting started. We got to cut off the damn horn. It's not the fourth quarter yet. Shit. It's not the fourth quarter yet. Mike Tomlin challenged, and that's going to be his second challenge victory. Well, I'll be damned. Wait, what the hell's wrong with the YouTube chat? Hold on, wait a minute. I guess they got to kick the field goal, which they're going to try to do. What happened to the YouTube chat? What the YouTube chat now here? It's third quarter now. Let me see if I can fix it.
Well, that's bizarre. I was over here thinking it was the fourth quarter. It's not even the fourth quarter yet because man's challenge. Benzino put 5 on. Say, hey, Chiseled. Glad to see my team is doing well. May you ask, of all the Maddens I've ever played, what was my favorite? Madden 2006. Madden 2006 has always been my favorite.
He just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
3 seconds left to go here in the third. That'll make it a 20-point game. Rather than a full 3-possession game, it could just be 3 possessions. Booted through the upright, and it is good. Now, it'll be time for the fourth quarter. So we got to wait till this commercial break is concluded. Then we'll start the fourth quarter. Who do I think will be the next Steelers retired jerseys? We rarely do it. Well, it will have to be Ben. It'll most likely be Ben. I think they'll actually do a retirement for Ben. Because most times it's very silent, like Mean Joe Green and then Mans who wore number 70 had their jersey retired silently. But I think Ben, and Franco Harris had the 32 retired. But I think it'll be Ben. I think they're actually going to put 7 up in the rafters. I know they no longer issue 12. 12 is no longer issued. I think 36 used to be, but now they issue that as well. 58, I think they're not giving out 58. Because maybe 47. No, I seen a 47. I remember somebody else. Let me see it. Steelers retired jerseys.
Then you sell it.
Because Pittsburgh doesn't really retire jerseys like that. So their unofficial list, 12. They don't issue 12 anymore. 36, yeah. So they're not giving out 36. For Bettis, 47 for Blunt, 52 for Webster, 58 for Lambert, 59 for Ham, 63 and 68 for LC Greenwood, and 63 was won by Dermontti Dawson, so I guess they didn't have that one out anymore. Okay. 43 for Palomalu, 86. I don't know if nobody's had 86 since Hines. Well, shit. Truly, in my opinion, they might as well just fucking go ahead and retire the jerseys. The Mike put 2 on, said, one trade I'd make as a Steelers GM, I'd move heaven and earth to get Matthew Stafford on that squad. But I don't see it coming. Mike put 2 on, said, so that I'd try to get I'd trade for a quarterback. Or I'd make a move to go get a cornerback. Oh, finally. All right. Well, now it's officially the 4th. So sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it officially to the final period of this game. Despite the fact that we thought we were there before, turns out we were not. And now, I invite you to the 4th. What up? We are here in the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the 4th. Yeah, something ain't wrong with I don't know what's going on with the chat. Why it's not showing up on the damn screen, but it is what it is. So we are now here in the 4th quarter. Oh, Jaylen Warren almost was able to escape. I need a touchdown from Jaylen Warren. Is this one insured? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just need a touchdown from Jaylen Warren. I need to get something. That's all I need is a touchdown from Jaylen Warren. Oh, wow. Shit. That'd be big. Touchdown from Jaylen Warren. That could at least, confirm I get a little bit of bread there. Shit. Oh, Rudolph going down the field. Oh, he's got Deontay. He overthrew him. God damn it. That man could have had a 300-yard day. He could have had a 300-yard day. How do you overthrow him? He's wide open. God damn it. Oh, my God. He overthrew him. Big Ben wouldn't have missed that. Come on, Rudolph. What you doing? That's on you. Oh, Lord. What are we doing? Come on, fam. What y'all doing out there? 13:27 on the clock here. But here we are, fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter. Pittsburgh leading 31-11. Who the fuck saw this coming? Not me. I'll tell you that right now. Not me at all. Oh. Yo, I'm kind of hungry. I don't know what the fuck I want to eat for dinner. Should I cook? I still got a little HelloFresh. This girl texting me, fuck you. Where'd this come from? Hold on, wait a minute. Where is this coming from? Beat your ass, man. What's the matter with this lady? Now, freaking sis Adonis got me getting me frustrated over here. I'm telling you, unlock the domestic, son. Gotta put some hands on Shorty. Son, Shorty get me tight. Ever want to beat up your sister? I do. Good Lord. Nevertheless, I agree, J Money Jeff. If Steelers score again, they should put in Mitch. No, they shouldn't put in Mitch. They shouldn't put in Mitch at all. Are they still in playoff contention or have they been eliminated? No, they still are. Both teams are actually still jockeying for position in the postseason. Because Pittsburgh, if they win out, they need a little bit of help to make it. Well, not even a little bit of help. I would say a lot of bit of help. Because if they win out, they'll have the divisional record, and they need 2 losses from the Browns. Who does Cleveland play remaining? Who does Cleveland have left to go? If Cleveland beats Cincinnati, they need Cincinnati to lose some more. Cincinnati has to play the Chiefs and the Browns. Oof, that's going to be tough. The Browns have to play. The Browns have the Texans and the Jets and the Bengals. The Browns have a hell of a job to mess around and make it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Browns will be in the playoffs. Jets, Texans. Oh wow, they playing Renegade now. Yeah, so the Texans and Browns, the Texans need that win to stay in the playoff race. I'm not even concerned about Cleveland. Cleveland gonna make the playoffs. Cleveland's gonna make the playoffs. Let's see here. Cleveland. Oh, they have it over here. So Pittsburgh has to win the tiebreak over Denver based off of conference games. So Indy, if they win out, they in. Cincy, if they win out, they in. Cleveland has the best shot here. Buffalo just got to keep winning. So, yeah, it's going to be a tight race to the finish. It's going to be a tight race to the finish. Who does Denver have remaining? Denver has the Patriots, Chargers, Raiders. Oh, Jesus Christ. Denver's got a legit opportunity here. Yeah, I think it's going to be clipped for the Pittsburgh in postseason because they fucked themselves out of it. But, yeah, Renegade is bumping. Skylar put 2 on it. Said, am I finally a believer in Mason Rudolph and Mike Tomlin, or are we going to keep hating? Believe in your squad. I believe in my squad, but they've definitely given me reason to not believe. Think about it. The past couple of weeks, that's been the worst 3-game stretch that Pittsburgh has put out in a long time. So as far as I'm concerned, do I believe in Mason Rudolph? No. Do I believe in Tomlin? I believe in the way they played today. They played a good brand of football. But as far as I'm concerned, this ain't enough. You got to finish the game. You got to finish the game. And finish the game like the Pittsburgh Steelers are supposed to finish games. So this isn't enough to turn the ship for me. I need to see more. How am I feeling about Rudolph? He played all right today. But nobody was expecting anything from him. And you didn't have enough film. The Mason Rudolph that they had on film was, what, 1 drive last week? And a few years back? Oh, wow, pass intercepted. Highsmith got a pick. I'm surprised Browning ain't use his feet, try to run. Now it's time for a Jalen Warren run. That's the third interception. Hell of a goddamn job from the defense right there. Way to make a play. They bring out an additional blocker to focus on T.J. Watt. Highsmith actually didn't mess around and rush. Dropped into coverage. Oh, he never saw Highsmith. He never saw Highsmith. Incredible. Yoink. Another takeaway right there. Looks like Browning is out here not only cooking apple turnovers, look like he got a little bit of, he's in the Christmas spirit giving out.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
Good Lord. They out here giving out gifts, donations. Great job. They have played a very good game. They played a very good game. Approaching that 400-yard mark. They are 32 yards away from that 400-yard mark. Bring in Jalen Warren. I need a Jalen Warren touchdown. If I get a Jalen Warren touchdown, that'll at least confirm me some money. Get a Jalen Warren touchdown, that can at least confirm me some money. Golly. Benzino Pafavon said, do I think Pittsburgh is a quarterback away from championship contention? Yes. Yes, I do. They got talent all over the fucking field. Their defense is a bend, don't break. But if they had the opportunity to have the lead in most of the games, you'd see how good Pittsburgh's defense actually is, bro. Because think about it. T.J. Watt in close games has been able to rack up all this fucking sacks. Imagine if it's a fucking 2-score game where they up by a couple of possessions late in the fucking game and the other team has to throw. That creates more opportunity. Like, a lot of people don't take into account how many teams could be great if they had that additional fucking piece. I've said time and time again, especially coming into this year. This is why I was so excited for this fucking team coming into the year. Because the way that they looked in the preseason, I'm like, wait a minute. Kenny Pickett looked like he's got it fucking ironed out. If he could just play at like 68% of what Big Ben was, we got a chance. But then they no longer could pass the football well. Motherfuckers freaking play selection was ass. I think they're a quarterback away. Lee put 2 on, say get ready for the loss against the Jags in the wild card. Shit. Well, first off, I don't think they'd play the Jags. They wouldn't play the Jags. They'd play the if Pittsburgh were to mess around and get in, they'd be a 7th seed. So they would play against who would be the 2 seed? Miami? They'd play against Miami? Sergeant Patuan said they chanting Mason. I'm glad they didn't put no camera on fucking Mitch Trubisky all night. I'm happy about that. No, get Mitch bitch ass out of there. I saw Mitch in the background. No, Kenny, move away from Mitch. Move away from Mitch. We don't want to see that motherfucker on camera. Fuck out of here. Nobody want to see Mitch. Fuck out of here. Hey, get Mitch off the screen. Get Mitch off the screen. Hey, get Mitch off the screen. Get Mitch bitch ass off the screen. Hey, get him off the screen. Camera operator needs to take Mitch off the screen. We don't want to see Mitch. We don't want to see Mitch. Where's my Glock? We don't want to see Mitch. Get Mitch out of here. I'm about to start spraying the all-purpose clean. Hey, get Mitch out of here. Get Mitch out of here. Get that bug off my screen. Nobody wants to see Mitch. Get his bitch ass out of here. Nobody want to see Mitch. Fuck out of here.
Then you sell it.
Where's the Mitch Mitch Trubisky repellent? Mitch Trubisky
14
repellent.
grams of crap.
I wish Mitch looked like Tony Romo. I wish he looked like Tony Romo. I take Tony Romo right now on the squad. I need that Jalen Warren. I need that Jalen Warren touchdown. Did somebody get injured earlier? You stepped away for a bit? No, nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. You good. Both teams, 54 plays overall, but Pittsburgh able to be much more productive. 386 total yards to Cincinnati's 386. Or pardon me, 326. Three turnovers is the difference maker in this game. I forgot Freiermuth was even on the field. Oh, good pass rush right there. Najee's going down. Eight minutes left to go in this game. Now the game has began for me. 20-point lead, so it's a 3-possession game. Pittsburgh has to at least put some points on the board. A field goal makes it a full 3-possession game where you need not only 3 touchdowns, but you also need 3 2-point conversions as well. Rather see Carson Wentz than Mitch. I agree. I've gone on the record and said I wouldn't mind having a Carson Wentz. Oh, this motherfucker went out of bounds. He don't even know where he at. Come on, Allen Robinson, you short. If I'm Mike Tomlin, keep the offense on the field. Pick up that first down. Keep chomping away. Keep that offense on the field. Keep him out there. I'd say keep him out there. He's been coaching a good game today. He's been coaching a good game today. I think they're going to send out the field goal unit. I'm not too sure. Me personally, I'd say keep the offense out there. You've been playing like absolute ass for the longest. Gotta be kidding me. If we just played Cincinnati every game for the rest of the season without them having Joe Burrow, Pittsburgh would look amazing. You say kick the field goal, no need to get that cute. Fair enough. But you're only 1 yard away. Then again, Pittsburgh has been ass when it comes to close yardage situations, so I think that's fair. I think that's fair. They have been ass when it comes to close yardage situations, so I probably would kick the field goal too. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you certainly ain't wrong there. Yeah, we probably ain't gonna get that. Yeah, we probably ain't gonna get that Jalen Warren touchdown. Say less. Insanity War, Jake Browning versus Mason Rudolph. Brian Pafavon said you would rather receive a blood transfusion from Charlie Sheen than see Mitch. Me too. Me too. Throw me in the hat. Get Magic Johnson. Inject the blood into my veins, bruh. You kidding me? I would rather trust Helen Keller with a bow than have Mitch Trubisky take the field for the Pittsburgh Steelers again. Ain't no way. Randy Moss equals George Pickens. Not going to lie. Who told you that, Apollos? Who told you that? Where'd that come from? Where did that come from? What do you mean by that? That's crazy. Sargent said, why'd they go to commercial? I wish I knew, because that's a very weird commercial break. I ain't going to lie to you. Now, if Pittsburgh can get a turnover right here, that'd be magnificent to where Jalen Warren can have an opportunity to find the end zone. But that was a very random cut of commercial. I ain't going to lie to you. Very random.
Rectosaurus _ Rects just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
You just trust Raw Dog and Harlots, who's been with 100 men, than Mitch Trubisky? Anybody but Mitch. Nobody want to see that man out there. How much total yard offense does Pittsburgh have right now?
Just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
They're at 393. Almost at 400. Depending on how long this next drive is, almost at 400. And if Pittsburgh can hold on, it appears that again, the entire division will remain over 500. They're over here chanting for Mason Rudolph. You don't get that often. He played a good game. Doesn't look like a starting quarterback visually, but he played a good game. Congratulations to him. Field goal through the uprights, and it's good. 34-11 is the lead. 23 points. Still a 3-possession game. Jake Browning, 27 of 41, 313 yards, a touchdown, and 3 INTs. T. Higgins, 5 catches, 140 yards, an 80-yard touchdown is their lone touchdown. Meanwhile, for Mason Rudolph, he threw an 86 and a 75-yard touchdown to George Pickens. Najee Harris, 75 yards on the ground on 18 carries and a touchdown. And TJ Watt has a sack along with 3 Pittsburgh Steelers interceptions from Eric Rowe, Patrick Peterson, and Alex Highsmith. Dan Rudy put 5 on and say, gotta run, doing first show tonight, gotta shake buns for cash, hashtag swinging, hashtag city boy. Sir, what are you talking about? What are you talking about shaking ass for cash? What's going on? What is going on, sir? You need to relax. You need to relax. Mans is tripping, man. You tripping, man. Damn Rudy over here wilding. Into the end zone, under 7 seconds, 7 minutes left to go here. Let's see if TJ can get himself another sack.
Then you sell it.
I wonder how many sacks does Alex Highsmith has this season? Probably what, 6? Oh, exactly 6. So he's got 7 because he got one this game as well. Good Lord, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, I had to throw out that flashlight, man. This is wildin'. Mitch going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Ain't that the truth? Christmas cannot come sooner for some. Ain't that the truth? I ain't gonna lie to you. I completely forgot it was even Christmas season, bro. Like, I really deadbeat every day feel like it's the same fucking. Oh, wow. Come on, Browning. Yo, they had a design run for Browning, and he only picked up 1. Remember, I need 8 yards from Jake Browning. I need 8 yards on the ground for Browning. I think that's his first rushing yard all day. Come on, Browning. It's 4-down territory. You got to run, Browning. He probably didn't even pick up a yard there. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. I'm disappointed. I need either a touchdown from Warren or 8 yards from Browning so I could at least confirm that I'll get a little bit of Dura on my pick'ems for today. I'm 3 out of 5. I need either 8 yards on the ground from Browning or Pass is caught by Irwin. That's a first down. Got to move the chains. Thoughts on Troy Polamalu, one of the greatest safeties to have ever played the game. And when you talk about strong safeties, he might just mess around and be the greatest strong safety. Because when you think about great safeties, Ronnie Lott played free. Ed Reed played free. Brian Dawkins, believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken, Brian Dawkins played free. He was like a strong safety, but didn't he play free, or was it? Yeah, he played free. He didn't play strong safety until he got to Denver. So, really, greatest strong safety of all time might be Troy Polamalu. It might be Troy Polamalu. Troy was a reason why he became a fan. Cam Chancellor's not in that. Cam Chancellor's not there. He's not there. I would have a Ken Houston, I believe, played strong safety as well. Ken Houston would have to be on that list. John Lynch, Darren Woodson would have to be on that list. I think Rodney Harrison as well. Rodney Harrison would have to be on that list too. Rodney Harrison would have to be on that list too. Sargent put 5 on, said put Mitch in the Death Note in the highlight commentary. I mean, when the time does come, I'll definitely have to talk about putting that man in the Death Note for sure.
Then you sell it.
Brock said, can't wait till you get a new dog. Tomorrow will be 1 year since your dog died. Oh, man, that's unfortunate to hear. Oh, Dennis Smith. Yeah, that's a good one. Dennis Smith got to be on that list. Yup. Dennis Smith got to be on that list. Yup. How good do I think Sean Taylor would have been if he was able to reach his full potential? He could have been generational, man. He showed a whole lot of flashes. Him, Bob Sanders, they in that land of what if injuries and unfortunate tragedy didn't happen. You'd have had that. No, Atwater played free. Oh, there's the sack. Miles Jack getting up in there. Yeah, Browning got taken down right there, fixing to be 4th down. They're going to have to figure that one out. I was hoping it was going to be TJ, but I ain't complaining about no doggone who's messing around to get to the quarterback. Oh, that's the classic Steelers blitz. That's Dick LeBeau's go-to fucking play right there. That's Dick LeBeau's go-to play right there. Punt? The fuck they punting for? What? Why would they punt? Wait, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why would you ever punt? You never punt. Now, that's just, all right, well, y'all got us. You never punt. You go for it, man. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. You go for it there. You don't fucking bend. Come on now. Laura Malloy was a strong safety. He was a dog, but he's not up there with those guys. He was a dog, but he ain't up there with those guys. That's crazy. I can't believe they punted.
Vixian just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Go. Oh, wow. Jalen. Oh, wow. Well, there it is. Might just mess around. Nearly had a safety there. Warren slipped. This man's shoes was unlaced too. Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't already. Ready for the Cowboys game. Still, Houday effort is disgusting. Zach coaches like he's scared of the AFC North. Just get out the goddamn end zone. Yeah, looks like it's about to be an L on my damn pick'ems. Looks like it's going to be an L on my pick'ems. I ain't going to see no Jalen Warren, TD, nothing of that nature. Good Lord. Am I also streaming the next game? No, I am not. This one's the last one of now. Mitch should have turtled. Well, how can the Steelers make the playoffs? They have to win out. Then they have to win out. They need Buffalo. They need Buffalo, Houston, Cincinnati. Well, they win out. They need Buffalo, Houston to lose one. They need Buffalo to lose one. Denver to lose one. Essentially, everybody who's in, they have to win out, and they need motherfuckers to lose, bro. So essentially, they got to be the biggest haters. Let's just say that everybody lose but Pittsburgh. That's the only way they can mess around and make it. Where were these Steelers the last couple of games? Man, I wish I knew, dog. I really wish I knew. I wish I knew. It doesn't make any sense, bro, because here they are, a squad that has the potential. If you just played winning football and then you decide to play winning football now. Like, think about it. The game against the Cardinals, they got dominated, bro. The game against the Patriots, first half, dominated. Last week against the Colts, you up 13-0. Then after that, dominated. So as far as I'm concerned, these motherfuckers gotta at least have passion to play football. It's been a year from the passing of Franco Harris. So of course, maybe that could have played a role as to why they decided to, go out there and play football today. But next week you got Seattle. Week after that, you got Baltimore. In my opinion, winnable games. You got to go and play a brand of football that actually has a level of pride to it like you did today. Because they played like they actually had, a reason to go out there and play football. And a willingness to do so.
Bryce Morgan 11 just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
One first down, this game is done. Jalen Warren not picking up that first down. They fixing a punt. Now, if Jake Browning can run for 8 yards, that'd be great. Don't got to go on a rant tonight? I guess I don't have to. They just got to finish this game strong. Nah, no rant for the pick'em. I ain't really concerned about that. You wager for. I won $200 earlier. So for those who haven't already scanned the link on the screen and got yourself the downloaded said Underdog Fantasy app, here's my victory from this past Thursday. I didn't go live because I was out in Austin, but I did win 200 Dura, courtesy of the NBA. So I am 200 Dura up after John Morant had came back. So I am currently utilizing, as they would consider, House Amani. So hopefully things are on the up and up for me. You don't see them winning against the Ravens. They beat the Ravens earlier on in the year, right? And Pittsburgh, whenever they play Baltimore, they play each other very close. And here's what you got to take into account. It's highly plausible. If Miami loses another game, Baltimore has the number 1 seed locked up. So if Baltimore has the number 1 seed locked up, because the only difference right now in the division, or I should say in the conference right now, between Baltimore and Miami, it's a 1-game difference.
Then you sell it.
Miami has a better divisional game, but that doesn't really matter. And they're both tied in conference victories. So essentially, Baltimore, Miami this week. Miami has Dallas, and then they play Baltimore. So because they play Baltimore, that's going to be the game for who has the number 1 seed. Because in my opinion, although I do think Baltimore can mess around and lose to San Francisco like I predict them to,
Chiseled Adonis.
them playing against the Dolphins is going to dictate what happens, because I think the Dolphins, are they playing at home against Dallas? Oh, they playing at home against Dallas tomorrow. Shit. Yeah, so Dallas not really good on the road. So really it comes down to, oh, wait, they got some duking going on over here. They about to fight? What's going on with these dudes? Better fucking relax. Miles Jack just got activated. But, yeah, so it all depends. Because if Miami were to mess around and lose to Dallas, and then Baltimore gets them after losing to the 49ers, they don't need to, it doesn't matter what happens in week 18 for Baltimore. So it all comes down to if they're going to play starters or not. But I still have confidence that Pittsburgh can take care of Baltimore. Oh, that's the end of the game right there. Pittsburgh got the W. Justin put 2 on, said, what do I think about Ryan Clark's comments? I absolutely agree. 100%. 12% chance of making the postseason here. Good victory right there for Pittsburgh. 12% chance to make the playoffs. 15% chance for Bengals right now. Your boss just surprised you with Bills and Chargers tickets. Really? Well, the game's tonight, so there is that. Congratulations. The Steelers got themselves a W. That does not mean that they are completely out of hot water just yet. You finally snapped that goddamn 3-game losing streak. Get the job done, but you better remember how to fucking play this brand of football moving forward. One more win, no more losing seasons for Tomlin, but still ain't nothing different. I guess the story of the game is George Pickens going out there and scoring 2 touchdowns. Because who saw that coming? Not me. Warren getting to 1,000 yards. What you mean Warren got to 1,000 yards? Jalen Warren had 1,000 total? All purpose? I don't believe that. All purpose, how? Really? Oh, it's 1,000 for the career. Yeah, there's no way that it's 1,000 overall. There ain't no way. Because he's way too far for that. Actually, no. Yeah, all purpose. Yeah, this would probably get him over 1,000. He's got 652 rushing for the season. Well, I'll be damned. Huh. Yeah, that takes him over 1,000 for the entirety of the year. So that's 1,000 all purpose. How much does Najee Harris have for the season? He's got 723. Yeah, he could probably get to 1,000 by the end of the year. He has 2 more games left if he goes over 100 each game. Well, what do you know? Pittsburgh got themselves a W. You don't see that every day. Good Lord. No rant tonight. Pittsburgh got the job done, took down Cincinnati, and snapped their 3-game losing streak, snapped Cincy's 3-game winning streak, and told them to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
You lose.
Failure.
How do you lose to this Pittsburgh Steelers team, bro? You must be nothing but some
Failure.
Give them the dinner.
Fresh hot ales. 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 fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales.
Who saw these motherfuckers doing it? Ain't nobody on the panel saw that coming. Everybody went Cincinnati. That ain't what happened. Give him David Lemons.
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, whack-a-mole, Mason Rudolph goes out there, makes enough plays to win.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Big W there for Pittsburgh, able to get themselves a huge win here as we anticipate Bills versus Chargers here tonight live from SoFi. The Bills cannot afford to lose any more games. They must win out for the remainder of the year to make it to the postseason after a very, very difficult season of absolute trial and tribulation. But what will transpire later on this evening, I will not be live for it. But congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got themselves a W. As for me, I'm about to go grab myself some doggone dinner and enjoy the remainder of the night. Matter of fact, I should, well, before I go assault Sis Adonis, I have to get homegirl Adonis to go twist my hair. But nevertheless, congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. What was the reason why they couldn't play like this earlier in the season?
Santos Escobar.
That's who I blame.
Santos Escobar.
He's at fault.
Santos Escobar.
Damn douchebag. Damn douchebag. It's his fault, Santos Escobar. There's nobody else who you can blame but Santos Escobar. I blame him for Pittsburgh not playing. Shadow Man for 2 says, so you still think the fans still want to rant? Well, stay tuned for the my post-game reaction, because I will have a rant there for you. Because best believe, although Pittsburgh did mess around and get the W, am I ecstatic and incredibly happy for Christmas? No, because you still got 2 more games to go. And it's nothing like the Pittsburgh Steelers needing their fate to be in somebody else's hands. So one way or another, y'all enjoy yourselves for the remainder of today. I will be live again tomorrow evening for Sunday Night Football, and that is going to also be a doozy. Stay tuned for that. Now, let's go talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this game. And the Bengals shit in the bed like. Eddie, take us out. Y'all have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.